Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to the Upstate Audits and co-host Bud Growers Helping the Vets channel.
Yeah,
It's good to see you, Maddie. The first one in here. Of course, the only
I
one.
gotta get me off the big fucking head.
Big head, yes.
That one's the big head. That one's
That's
the
the big
little
head.
head.
Yeah, it shows the big and little. Yes.
I got me some big head earlier. This is how
Got
I
the
am
little
now.
head.
I
How
had the
far
big
you?
head, now I got the little head.
There you go. It's always
Where's my
nice to have a
lighter?
big head.
Oh, there it is. I'm sorry, I gotta take a toke. I
Dude,
am
it's always
smoking out of my new Snoopy pipe, and I'm loving it. I think this is a fucking badass pipe. I really do. It's a glow in the dark. It
I
has
like.
Snoopy right there. Snoopy, Woodstock, and Charlie Brown are on there toking it up. And as you can see, I've taken one toke out of it already.
That's just out of control.
I am loving this pipe. This is a good pipe. My old lady
There you
kept saying, "Why don't you use your new pipe? Why don't you use your new pipe?" Well, guess what?
go.
I'm using my new pipe.
Oh, screw it. I mean,
Dirty Mike, Bell admin, and fucking Bud Grower kicked himself off. Little fucker. Hey, everybody, now you little shit, you know how to get your ass up here. Now you just go ahead and do that. There you go,
yeah,
you
yep,
little
dude, I
fucker.
lost my signal. Bell Admin is in the building. How you
Hey, you
doing,
got my
Bell?
avatar. Ha.
Uh, why did every time you come in the room now, for some reason, both you and KY, it comes up with the logo of the room.
Man, this is the smoothest token fucking pipe I've ever had.
It's because it's new.
Well, it took smooth as fuck, and I'm gonna
Dude, you
clean my
don't.
other one. My other one, I don't even know where my other one is. I put it up, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna clean it here a little bit. I'll leave it overnight, let it soak like a motherfucker. Hey, no one. Hey, Bell. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Dirty Mike. Hey, who else? Uh, no one. Maddie, Bell, Dirty Mike, and I guess that's it. Uh, they
So
skipped me.
far.
No, I didn't skip you.
Cool. Cool. Yes, hi, Bell. No one. Maddie.
Yeah, I see you. I seen you. You were the first one in here.
Yep. All right. So,
Maddie, don't make me give you some verbal judo, even though yours is better than mine, and I I will lose dramatically, but I will cut you off before I lose. Morbid Angel, holy shit! How in the fuck are you,
Morbid,
Morbid?
how you doing?
I dig the shit out of Morbid. She's cooler than shit. That's Too Tall Rob's lovely assistant.
I don't know about that anymore. Hey, are you?
I like it because
Are you?
she's here. Bud wants you to assist him. He needs assistance.
A lot.
Yeah, he does. He really fucking does. Poor guy has been uh, assistantless for a while. He needs assistance.
Right, but now, lastly, I'll go to another subject altogether. Speaking of assistance, I don't know if all of you know what's been going on with Ice Cold. He got thrown out of his living situation and has been trying to find a place to stay and he is actually at a motel. Well, today will be the official day that his resources run out. So basically, I'm going to put his link up, and anyone who would like to put money into his PayPal account so he can secure another room for another day so we can figure out where the brother needs to go. Ice Cold is does not want this done. No, but he was there for me when I'm homeless. So there you guys are. There is his link. Bell, if you could start posting that as well, as long as Upstate, which I already talked about, is in agreement with.
You
That's
fucking
cool.
even think about saying anything like that, I will verbally kick your ass.
So go ahead, Bell. Also, Maddie, how you doing? If you could do your show, maybe Port Dirt Farmer. Oh my
Poor
goodness! And
Porter
wow,
Farmer snuck in here. I didn't even see
now
that
you
shit.
just
And
sneaky little bitch.
Maddie, prior service is prior service. You were fucking in the military. Whether or not you had your fucking PTSD fucking run through or not, you've seen it, I'll bet. So, uh, your prior service, you're in the service. I don't care if you went through AIT and basic training and you decided, hey, this ain't for me, and got an Article 15 and got kicked out. Your prior
Blaine
service.
Hooks
I
is
don't
in the
give a fuck.
building.
Blaine Hooks.
Blaine.
Hey, we all mop floors, Maddie. Fuck, man. You're talking about every service member out there. If you did KP and and S. Graham is here.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I told you to go to NNE. Oh my god. Sorry. My
See
bad.
how you are? What the fuck?
Dude, shut up, dude.
But
It was a
but Gar,
stressful morning.
if you were in reach, I would be fucking kicking you square in your ass. S. Graham, give Bud Grower an ass whooping. Come up here and just like fucking boot him. Always asking the crazy questions. Prior service Maddie. Ha ha.
Hi guys.
Hey,
Prior service,
Maddie.
not a veteran, damn it.
Jenny Jones is here. Hey, Jenny Jones.
Hi Jenny. I'll stay up here until a real
Anytime.
veteran, can replace me.
That okay,
You-
listen. I don't even call myself a real veteran because there's a lot of veterans out there that have been shot. I have only been nicked. I think of it as a flesh wound, a band-aid,
You've
can fix.
I've cut your arms and legs off. You have not. Get back here. I'll bite you.
Hey, I had plenty of that from the fuck. Okay, we lived real close to when we were out in the bumfucked Egypt. We had about 2 miles down the road. We had British. First time I ever heard somebody say, "Can you spare a fag?" I was like, "A what?"
No, I'm sorry. They're all on duty right now.
I was like, "A what?" And he said, "Y'all call him a cigarette." I was like, "Oh goddamn."
Hey, Andy, you come up right now. The tagger I put on there was just if we are.
Wolf is here.
Right now, we're not probably, like I said, we're working out the interviews, and that's going to take a little while to get to times and stuff. So right now, it's an open panel. But I have said this, and I'll say it again. Even though, like in case of what I've
Jordan
brought on, Maddie, you
Michael.
made it all basic training, right? Did you ever end up going actually out into the war?
Holy fuck. Everybody, sorry, bud. This right here is my son. He is not anything prior military or anything, but his dad is fucking prior military and a veteran.
Yes.
So, I want everybody to give a warm welcome to my son, Jordan Michael.
Hi, Jordan Michael.
Hi, Jordan. How you doing?
He is my favorite son, my only surviving son, so he can't even get into the military. He has another brother, but he's a half brother. His other brother from a different mother died. So he is my only surviving son, which enables him to never have to go into the military. Thank God. Because I don't know what my mom was going through when I was over there, but I'll tell you, I don't want to have to go through that and worry. I would fucking walk over water to fucking be there with my son, you know? So all of those that have had sons or daughters in the military, I fucking hands down give you 100% of my love. I mean,
I've never
seriously.
had any daughters or sons, but I've mooned a few people.
There you
There you
go.
go.
So
There
like
you
I'm
go.
saying, it really
That's
doesn't
good
matter.
enough.
Really, Andy, it doesn't matter if you're a vet at this point. The family members whose parents and loved ones are over there fighting, they have their own set of issues. So you're more than welcome up here to talk about your dad's
You know what?
stories and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that right there will
Or
give you PTSD.
I'll tell you what. My
yeah, we
dad was
do.
a CB. My dad was a CB. You guys know what the CBs are? What they do?
Oh no,
They're
I
the
have no
one
idea.
back in the days before the SEALs and all that, because the SEAls weren't done until what 63, I think it was. My father got out in 59, and
Oh, hell.
yeah, and when he got out, they were ramping up for Vietnam. But when he
Hey,
got
Epic.
out, he was part of the largest armada flotilla still today in world history.
Nice.
And he said he went to bed and he saw, when he went to bed that night, he probably saw maybe, I don't know, 20, 30 ships. He said he woke up and you couldn't find a place in the horizon that didn't have ship in it. Craziness. So,
That's crazy.
yeah, the CBs, they're the first ones in, the last ones out. They're the ones that go in, they clear the beach. Well, this was back before the SEALs and everything, and precision bombing. But they used to go in, they'd clear the beach, and they would run the equipment ship to shore on these things called Mike boats. The front of the Mike boat flips down, and you drive the tank, the Jeep, whatever, right off the.
I will do that here in a little bit, Blaine. Sorry, Maddie.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, I will do that here in a little bit. Give us about 30, 45 minutes and we'll do that. Just come up, put it on private chat, and that will be good to go. I will pick it up and yeah, Jordan, I know about your stepdad. I have read his 201 file. And since it's public record, I know what he did in the military and everything else. But uh, I'm glad he served 8 years, and I'm sorry that he has the PTSD that he has. And I hope he gets help with that. I have no animosities. He's with my ex-wife. She is past tense, and
Does
I
that
love
mean
my
she's
son.
over in the
Why,
RV section?
Bugger? How
Hey.
you doing, my brother?
Hey, does that mean she's over in the RV section?
I'm sorry?
I was asking Upstate, does that mean she's in the RV section if she's past the tents?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
now she's past the tents.
She's
She's in the
doing
RV section. Is she going towards the
KP.
condos?
She actually went into the building where they do KP.
Oh, wow. What's that? Kill police? Oh, kitchen patrol.
Yes.
Oh, okay, kitchen patrol. Okay, I was just making sure we got everything straight. We got to know what we're dealing with here. Hi, KY.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. The wife's not so good.
Oh no.
I really don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so let's talk about something else.
I'd kind of like any fan to come up here and tell me what he's talking about because it's got me fucked up now. Hey, Big Heart 777. I ought to just say 777.
Epic. How you doing, brother?
Jordan, you join. You better never go overseas because I will kick your ass. Sorry, I had to say that. My son can't even join anyways. He is the only surviving son, and I would throw a fucking bitch. I was the only surviving son, and I went. And like I said, I had a fucking.
Show your face. No one can see it. Well, never mind.
He can fucking flip me off and get out. He knows the password.
It's a secret code.
Yes.
What's up,
If you
everyone?
don't-
Hope everyone had a great
Don't do
Sunday.
that before you come in. I mean, if you
It-
don't
it's
know
not
the
so secret
password by now,
anymore.
you're fucked up.
It's not so secret anymore. Now I know how to come up as any fan. All I got to do is flip you off.
Yeah, but you
Well,
got to
no,
do it
there's
a certain way.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to
Annie.
do it a certain way.
Hey, Annie.
Yeah, but
How
when
are
I
If
you,
you
pulled
don't
you
bud?
up,
know that certain way, I have
Yeah.
said it a million times. Do this, Maddie. Holy shit. Holy fuck. That's as bad as a bullhorn up the ass.
oh,
I
wait a
told
minute
you,
now.
you mess with the bull, you
That
get
hand
the
with the
fucking
G
horn.
string. I got to tell you, that hand with the G string. That's kind of sexy.
Oh, Jesus.
You mess with the bull, you're gonna get that fucking horn.
Don't
Right in
you
the
are-
ear.
tempt me with a good time. You're not going to deter the bad behavior.
That's
You know,
right.
just remember, everyone, to wear your mask while you're out.
Yes.
You just.
Wait a minute. I'm always
Hey.
out. I never have money.
Ah,
Who was
they
your
proved
guest,
it now.
Dirty Mike?
Photographic evidence, people.
Yes, a bear does shit in the
Hey,
woods.
I got the next place for us, KY. After I get this all caught back up again, I got the next place, man. We got a couple of hotels here. I think we need to flood Putnam County.
That would be epic.
I mean, like everybody, even you come down here, upstate. Everybody.
I would fucking do it in a minute. I told you.
I'd love
Road
to see
trip.
like
Weeks ago.
20, 30 people come down here and just flood north, south, and central districts with
I
cop
said,
watch.
who is your
Hey,
who was your special guest, Dirty Mike? That's what I said.
Oh, hi, Dirty Mike.
Dirty Mike, you always hear your name. You got that echo in your head.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. What's up,
Something like
Emmy
that.
fan?
Spanky Pants.
How are you,
Homie.
Maddie?
Oh yeah, Spanky Pants is freaking media.
Hey, go Spanky Pants. Oh,
Spanky
Spanky Pants.
Hey,
Oh,
You know,
I
the
Spanky
definition from the
Pants.
gig in the biz. I mean, seriously? Spanky pants?
When women wear them, I'm in a trance.
Spanky in the gang.
Like, does Spanky Pants, when the cops say, give me your name or whatever, okay, it's Spanky Pants. Like, that's what I go by. Like, I just love to be able to give the cops my name is Spanky Pants.
Hey, Dijon. Mama D's in
hey,
here.
D. Johns, how you doing?
Who's it?
Hey, Dijon.
Who's Rick Crude?
Be nice,
What
Rick.
you did?
Oh,
Join us, Rick.
Rick
Uh-oh.
Crude.
Uh-oh.
Dum, da, dum, dum.
Is that
Got
a
his
bad
channel
thing?
back, I
Dum,
see.
da, dum, dum, dum.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh boy, this could get interesting.
Hey, KY, I first off didn't want to hop on when you were saying some tough news there. I hope all is well personally, and I
It's
just want to
not.
let you know.
But thank you.
Yeah, and I heard you say that, and I had just written something to you that was benign before that about something that I thought of you in Trader Joe's today, and they had the Kringles, the one that you had actually but they were sold out. And I even asked someone about it. And just audio, I just wanted to say that my blessings to you and your family.
Any fan? What,
Hey.
you don't know about Spanky Pants?
Of course, they're sold out.
No, I'm not familiar with Spanky Pants.
They
I mean,
get
I do.
about 20 at
I
a
like
time, and they're gone the same day they lay them out there. I can't figure
Hey,
out why.
Bill,
No
use
shit.
that tagger. Use that one right there. Because it's only a temporary thing. That one, like I said, he's homeless right now and just needs a little bit of money to stay in a hotel room for a few days while he finds a place to live.
I
So,
am.
Dirty Mike, I'm familiar with spanking my wanky and spanking, and liking to, but no, I'm not familiar with a said Spanky Pants.
That's frickin' media.
Okay.
Freaking
Yeah, freaking media. I am going to ICE's PayPal. Ice cold audits. Send. Gotta fucking log in.
Yeah, if you do, let me know and I will tell him right. Because I don't
Mikey.
know if he.
Sorry, that was freak media. My bad. I didn't even mean to.
I can't send much, but
It
I
doesn't
am
matter
gonna
what you
send
send,
a
bro.
little
Don't worry
bit.
about it, brother.
And
Send it all. Send it all.
done. Continue. Send payment now.
Bend over.
Where does Ice
$4.99.
Cold live, bud?
There we go.
California.
$4.99.
California. He lives in California near me.
Near you?
Okay.
one-
It ain't
Pick
much.
me- So when he
But-
picks me up to take me out those nights we go out. I used to
And
Does he,
I
live,
ain't gonna-
does he still have the car to sleep in, or?
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
dox him, but I
well-
just sent some money to Ice Cold. Please, everybody out there in Chatland,
Yeah, he needs a few days. He needs a few days to find a place to live. And he's
send
really,
him a little bit of money. I sent $10 because I have 13 in the bank. Okay, until the 1st. I sent him.
Do you want me to
$10.
send something for you? I have plenty in the bank.
Give him enough money to.
No. Dude, tell me how much.
Oh
more.
man,
Now let's stop. Now, how much?
Hey, why you
more-
do a lot?
What?
How much more do you want to do until?
What the hell were we telling?
We're here to support.
Brian last night.
So if he wants to add another $20, I'll do that for him.
20
I know
hell,
what
I'm thinking of like 100 or so.
What do you want? What do you want to add?
I want 100.
Okay, so you want 90 more?
Yeah.
Okay, done.
and
See?
KY,
And
you were
Bud Brewer,
super.
shut
Can
the
I
fuck
just
up.
say something?
Good.
Can I just upstate?
Okay.
Can I just
Shut
say something?
the
It's
fuck up.
interesting.
it's
Go
not
ahead.
spending it.
Go
KY
ahead.
is super generous, and it was interesting. You made a comment about, hey, you didn't see active combat or get fired at, and you're a veteran. And I thought, man, it takes an army, and I thought you'd appreciate that, right? Being in the army and a veteran there, but it's really
That's why we call
everybody
it an army of one.
in their job, though. Everybody does their respective duty, and like you're in a collective good. And I mean, it's funny because when I think KY and his contributions, like figuratively and literally, I mean, he's really helped out a lot of people. And it's funny because being able to do that, like you can't mistake the importance of that in a community where, a lot of people are going to be vulnerable, and they're going to have, people are going to need to be bailed out, or there may be needs or funds or people that are homeless or what. I mean, and I don't know. I'm not here. This isn't the KY show. I just wanted to appreciate what he does, and also the collective doing that a lot of people have in this shared sort of community.
Well,
Hey guys,
key word is homeless, and this motherfucker was homeless. I mean, he doesn't need to be homeless for one. I don't care if he's a fucking veteran, and I've said that before. Veteran or not, if you're homeless and he's a family member, man, I am not gonna fucking have a goddamn family member on the fucking street. So if that'll give him another fucking day at the motel, and a snack or fucking something to eat tonight, he's got that shit.
Well, the
And
100 that
what?
you send will get him the room. And I've already got people in the other channels, hopefully. So we have 3 stations doing this. I mean, I talked now, mind you, I tried to get him to come to the show. He does not want any help. So I'm doing this
Well,
basically
guess what?
fucking
Ice
Well,
cold.
he just got
Take
2
your
bills.
fucking fat ass to fucking Sorryville and sit in the corner because we ain't gonna stop. We will help you. The whole fucking point of this goddamn show, and let me rant for a second here. The whole fucking point of this fucking show is homeless, pertaining to homeless veterans or homeless individuals. I don't give a fuck if they've been in the goddamn military or not. And guess what? This guy's a fucking family member. He is in our community, and if you're in our community, you're family. That's what I see. I don't give a fuck if you have a bad channel, a good channel, a fucking mediocre channel, a fucking big channel, little channel, what the fuck ever.
everyone welcome Graham and everyone. I'm very happy to say Graham and his sister have a place to stay now, even though if you read the tag, you'll see how ridiculous it is. But Graham, I'm so happy to hear that, brother, that you're not going to be homeless. It seems that's the new thing. And now watch out, everyone. There's this guy LT. You don't want
ALT,
to he's in there.
goddamn, watch out for this motherfucker.
Hey guys,
Oh no! Oh
can
my God!
can I get you guys to share a video? It's just released.
Simple justice. That's good. And I'm glad simple justice is not homeless. No, this isn't for homeless people or anything else like that. This is a channel I'm trying to get to go a certain way. And what it is homeless veterans, homeless people in general. I want veterans helping veterans. It's like paying it forward. If you don't pay it forward, uh, it's like
You know,
it's a lost cause.
well, I'm
So
going to tell you this right now, Upstate. If everything goes on the 14th the way I want it to go, I'm going to set myself up to where as long as I can live comfortable and have internet and my food on my table, that's really, about it. I'm going to set something up. I want to set up something that does bail, that does lawyer fees, and helps people that need a place to live. And these YouTube channels, when you do the right thing and people get behind you, some of these monster channels are doing 6 figures a month.
yeah,
So I mean, if I could do something like, the airplanes or whatever at some point, then, that's what I'm going for. I want to be able to start up something that helps this community, because the
where
one thing the
Dirty Mike
state
go?
has, the one thing that the state has that we don't, and it doesn't matter what state you're in, it's money, your tax
Right.
money. So honestly, if I can get to where I need to be with my stuff, and get the property and get everything generated, I after everything's done, I don't need money really. I'm all set. I live on nothing now, you know.
I
live on $900
appreciate
a
that,
month.
Maddie. You
Look
know, it's
at
Hey,
interesting.
Lulu's
Lulu.
here.
Yeah,
How you
you know who's
doing?
got some very interesting takes on money is Invalid. I feel like he thinks that it's I don't know, it just perpetuates everything in terms of stereotypes or oppression or privilege or this. Now, he's right. I mean, but it's
He's
very
absolutely right.
it's interesting because I feel very differently about money too, like you. And it was like, I've had very little, and I've made some good money, and I've seen the ups and downs of it, and I have a very different sort of perspective on it now as a result.
Hey
Me too.
JJ, how you doing, brother?
It seems that no matter how much money you make, like I was a truck driver, I owned my own trucking company. I only had one truck, it was myself. But I was doing good at first, and then in 08 the bottom fell out and fuel went to freaking
Yeah.
the moon.
Yeah.
And I lost
I
my
remember that.
my thing. I lost everything, but that's okay. You know, sometimes you got to take a few steps back to take a running leap forward. You know.
Maddie, I'd be curious to see and hear your take on YouTubers, auditors, or anyone of the like, anyone really that look at YouTube as a platform to money make. So we're talking about like, share,
Not
subscribe.
money
So I
making.
purposefully don't have a channel. I don't.
Not-
I don't. Sorry, go ahead.
My
Not
opinion,
money making. You can get money off of YouTube, but why? You know, and this is one thing I've said before, and people get upset when I say it, and I don't give a fuck. Everything that my channel makes goes towards veterans. I have taken money out of my own goddamn pocket
oh yeah, you
to
have.
help
I've seen it.
veterans. And I'm
Yep.
not going to fuck it. I have never asked. It's always been given. Never, ever, ever asked. And I'm not going to fucking do it anymore. I mean, serious. I love everybody. I think of everybody as fucking awesome people
Oh,
as
hey,
far as helping out and giving it,
I'm on panel.
you know, a chance.
What?
But guess what? I have said this before and I'll say it
Yeah.
again. I can do this on my own. I do make money. I do have money.
Yeah.
Uh,
Good for you for
when I
using
was
that.
down
I mean,
here,
you've almost taken the platform though. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You've taken your YouTube and you've been like, okay, you want to pay me? Well, I'm going to pay it to what I need. It isn't what I'm
Yeah.
saying is like other folks are being like,
Exactly.
yo, I want that new whatever. I want this. I want that or what. You know, I'm using
No,
YouTube.
yeah,
as a means to-
this is to help veterans, not
You know,
for anything else, and homeless veterans.
I don't see a problem with anybody making YouTube a job. If you can support yourself making videos and you can be happy every day of your life doing what you're doing, then I'm absolutely for it. My problem is
That's why
that yes, I had a
say it like this,
fantastic.
Maddie. Listen,
Hang on, let me finish on before I lose my track. Okay.
I
But
done
what
lost
I
mine.
found. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I had lost mine. I go ahead, Maddie. I lost my track. I can't remember what the fuck I was gonna say.
Okay, so what I found was, and in retrospect, I had the most amazing time last week. Doing that Trump audit was fun. I had a great time. But that's not something that's going to be sustainable because I don't have that kind of support and that many people to go out and do that 2, 3, 4 times a week to make anything, like YouTube, an actual paying job, like Joe Black or Joe Cool or Nick or all those guys that are doing 5, 10, 15,000, $20,000 a month. News Now Houston, $20,000 a month regularly. And if I was making that kind of job, that kind of money, I don't see a problem with buying 100 acres and throwing up 1,000 geodesic domes.
Delta
You
8.
got that Delta 8 stuff. That's one below weed. Yeah, it's subweed. We call it subweed.
I would get that shit.
It's all. It's like how they have beer and then they have near beer. They have weed and then they have yeah.
That right there is like mid grade.
Maybe.
Because it's high in CBD, which is a good thing. Mango.
Well, I have CBDs right here. I have a vape.
I have a vape with THC only, but I also have a vape over here with CBD and THC. But it's so low in CBD. God,
My dad.
that's what I was
My
telling
dad took
LT
me
the
down
other
today.
day.
My dad took me down today, and he bought me 2 vapes because the vapes last me longer. I don't take really big hits of it, and it seems to last me longer than flour, even though I'd rather smoke flour.
Yeah.
When it's coming out of Dad's pocket, you take it easy, you know. So I just got what I needed, not what I wanted.
Midwest, you're on mute if you want to talk. I think Midwest wants to say something.
Hi, Midwest.
Thank you, Emmy. You were the shit,
No
man.
problem.
I'm sitting there talking away. But anyways,
You sounded a lot better before.
Oh, that's bad.
Help
Ow,
that.
ow, ow,
But this, if you guys have ever, bought brass knuckle cartridges, I finally found a pin for them
Nice.
to go with my brass knuckle
Is
cartridges.
that wood? That looks clean.
Yeah, it looks clean as fuck, dude.
I like it.
Break that thing out of the package. I want to see it.
All right, that's what she
Yeah,
said.
what the hell is it doing in a fucking package?
I just got home.
Well, just got home out of the fucking package in the goddamn
yeah,
car.
now you gotta
Outlet right here.
unwrap. You gotta do the reveal
gonna
video.
be
You know.
Yeah,
Dude, you
unpack
wanna
it.
put
What do
it
they
in a
call
white
it?
thing?
Unboxing?
Hold on. Let
Vanna,
me
you're
fucking-
not.
Bam.
Yeah, that wasn't very graceful. Can you try that again?
There you go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you
That was
gotta
better.
do your
Yeah, there you
hands right.
Yeah, you gotta go limp wrist. Nice.
Is that leather or is that wood?
Oh, it's actually cork.
Oh,
Wow.
neither. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, put a cork in it.
I tried, but it hurts. So I was looking
That's
forever,
awesome.
and I couldn't find one on Brass Knuckles' website because they do CBD and THC. And I was like, "Fuck, dude, I'm getting all these Brass Knuckles shit, and I ain't got no vape for it." And then, bam! When I walked into the store today, I saw that, and I was like, "Give it to me."
That's unique.
Give
I
it
like
to
that.
me, baby.
Nice.
You know those Midwest choppers know that stuff.
One
Those
big hard
Midwest
Vanna
choppers
White's
know
all
about
by
that stuff.
herself now after her fucking guy died. What was the host's name?
Vanna White.
What was the host of the show's name?
Bob Barker.
Thank
Bob
you.
Barker.
Vanna-
Oh yeah, Bob Barker.
No, but it was
You got the Midwest show. He's laughing
Pat
his fucking
Sajak.
ass off.
No, wait,
Yeah,
that's
Pat Sajak.
Oh, wait a minute.
It was
One more thing.
Sajak.
I
Was he
found me an
picking
audit
his
shirt.
nose?
I found me an audit shirt.
I need some space. Hell yeah. I don't even know what. This is what it work. Yeah, I'll go like that and check that out.
Freedom
I hit
Haze.
that.
I'd hit that.
I'd hit that.
I would hit that hard.
Oh, you're so sexy.
Yes. You just trumped me, dude. You just trumped me.
That almost looks like an airplane.
That's so cool. It does look like an airplane with the blunts. That is super cool.
Yeah, that's
That is super cool.
I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot.
Wow. Wait, show the arm again. It's like the medical and then the weed leaf in. No, the other one too. That one's fire. But this one I didn't totally get. It looks like
Medical
I see
symbol,
so much in that.
almost like a doctor's.
I
insignia.
do. But I almost see a pig in the center of it too, like a cop.
I
I swear to God.
Okay.
Have you
I
ever
was like
seen him?
infantry.
Real quick, what should I
Hey,
do?
have you guys ever seen his shirt? Have you ever seen his shirt on weed?
I will here in a minute.
I
that's
wanted
neat.
it. Nice.
So which one, guys? Which one?
Can you make him big? I want to see what we're looking at.
Yeah, I gotta know. How will I know?
Or the
If
count?
he really loves me.
Do the vape, man. Hit the vape. That vape's gonna hurt you.
yeah.
Wow.
Take it to
Oh,
the
boy,
head.
first ripper, man. He's not slowing
Oh.
down. Holy shit.
Do it right. Do it good. Hit that bull just like you should.
Look at his shoulders go up. His
Whoop,
shoulders
there
went
it
clear
is.
up to his earlobes.
Whoop, there it is.
Hey,
Whoop,
bud.
there it is.
I should have went cone.
Oh man, he fucking took that. He took a vape hit like you do a flower. All right,
Like a
check back in with us in
bomb
5 minutes.
He hit that.
Hey,
fucker like
yeah,
he
get
was
back to us in a couple
bomb
minutes when you can breathe.
Exactly.
Hey, I just seen that lung just splatter all over the wall behind him.
He's been
I would
Level
talk to you right
of-
now, but you're not able to respond.
Not at all.
Get a drink. Get a drink.
His shirt makes more sense now than ever. I need some space.
Yes. He needs some fucking hospital air bad.
Holy shit! He's like,
Oh my god.
That's the shit I like.
That's a cool shirt.
Yeah, we fucking we're riding down the road the other day, and I did the same thing mistakenly. Boy, I was higher in gas prices.
Just
I
you
was
wait
in
for
shock
going
when
up.
he did
I'm about to do an audit fucking fried. It's a lot funner that way. It's a lot funner.
Did you see what BTF just put out with him and Yeet?
Yes, but
The
had
Capitol building?
Yeah.
Now that was crazy.
the guy got Yeet got arrested real quick from that guy.
We're leaving.
And Maddie, I didn't get your notification the other day. I had to go look.
He wasn't leaving on that one. He was definitely staying and saying he could be there and whatever. But he was being
on his way. He was turning around and he brought him back over there and fucking told him all kinds of shit and then arrested him for obstruction.
Oh my god.
Hey,
There was like 3 charges.
did you guys see the God Bless the Homeless Veterans from Jeff Gray today?
no.
What? No.
He's got a new one, man. I put the link in the private chat.
You know, I may not have my bell rung on his vids, and I need. I love Jeff.
I have
Holy shit, this guy. Are you okay?
Damn,
I mean,
mute
oh,
the fucking thing,
dude.
dude.
No, I'm
Come on.
glad he's letting us know because I
Maddie.
worry if we don't hear from him.
That's Maddie.
He's got his little antenna.
Yeah, I need some space, but that last one was Maddie.
No,
I need
Thank you,
some
dude.
space.
You were
I am on planet Pluto. Please check
I'm
back in
claiming
with the
Kitty.
administrators.
I'm claiming
thought I
Kitty.
was
You know,
fucking
like
high.
when you walk into a room and there's a fart that goes off, the dog looks at the cat looks at the dog, the cat looks at you and says, "Kitty." So you always blame the dog, you know.
Yep.
You got to do that.
Cats are nasty.
And you don't hear me coughing around.
Cats are nasty. What do you mean, Midwest? I love cats.
I love cats too, but they're just
Dogs are the ones that lick assholes more than they do, even.
Man, I
No,
see a cat lick another cat's asshole.
Yeah, not only that, but no matter what, they're always licking pussy.
That's
She got a
true.
point, fellas.
That
She's
is
got a point.
well said.
And they even cough up hairballs from doing it.
No shit.
Yep.
You may be the biggest cat in the house.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, Bailey May. Hey. Sorry.
hey,
guys.
did I tell you guys that I wrote the arrest reports that I turn in on Tuesday?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
You did.
Yeah. Got them finished today. Got the case law. Everything done. Now it's time to watch the fireworks. I got the lieutenant coming over tomorrow too.
You're going to allow him on your property this time?
I'm going to allow him. Yeah, he's working with me with
he's been no problem.
Yeah, he's no problem. He understands and respects where I'm coming from. I told them to leave. They did not leave. He says, yes, that's trespassing.
So I didn't do any qualitative research on this, Maddie, but I wanted to talk about this after you shared last night. And I was like, is there a reasonable, prudent, or like what they would say would be a usual, customary, and reasonable time frame for someone to exit a property if they have a general inquiry, like they're trying to talk to you, they're trying, like, you don't need to, boom, they don't need to be out of there immediately, like, whoa, there's some discourse that goes on. You have a conversation, like, is there anything that stipulates that, or no?
No. Once I say exit my property, if you don't have a warrant, if you're not in pursuit of a felon, forget it. You got to get the hell off my property.
Immediate.
Now, if they find somebody in your house,
this is Jeff with
say if they did search it, and
a civil rights investigation here at the
you were holding on to, or you were had somebody staying with you that was a felon,
that I will be saying,
would that be considered harboring a conflict?
Unless, let me make it. Hold on, pause this for a second. Upstate, pause this for a second. Let me make this really clear, okay? The trespassing laws in the United States and the Fifth and the Sixth Amendment, the right to remain silent and the right to be secure in my person, papers, effects, and the right to be secure in my property, which, believe it or not, guys, is the Sixth Amendment, the right to be secure in my property here. But the right to be secure in my property is absolute. If you do not have a warrant signed by affidavit of fact by a judge, then when I tell you to get off my property, if you don't get off my property, I actually legally had grounds to go hands-on with him.
Let me ask you something, Maddie. So, and please take this in the spirit with which it's intended. And I am actually an advocate of you and the situation. What I try to do is pretend against and defend against potential responses.
Who am I talking to anyway?
Any fan.
I'm sorry. I'm partially deaf. I have a nerve deafness in my right, so tones kind of blend in.
I recognize. I've heard you say that in the video and so on. So when I see the video there, so I appreciate you addressing that. It seems like you were, and you have been, trust me, well within your rights and everything that you did in the situation. But lawfully, the other question I had for you was, what do you seek as a retribution here? What would be a favorable outcome as it relates to the situation for you and what happened on your property?
Well, now that I don't feel secure on my property, like, you know, my rights don't matter, that the sheriff's not taking care of things, and that I don't feel safe. I feel like they could invade my house, and that they would invade my house without a warrant. They're reckless, and I'm scared for my safety. So at this point, after I file the arrest reports, and I file the 1983s on both agencies, and it's going to also be a 1985 as well, and possibly under 241, 242, but it'll be the state version. It won't be the federal version, because they're not federal officers; they're state officers. So you can't charge them federally with federal officer crimes. You have to charge them by the state. But
what's the end game?
Huh?
What's the end game?
The end game is I'm going to try to force them to purchase my property for the tax value at $34,000, which is all my place is worth, about $34,000. But I'm going to seek the interest on that, which I am 48. Average expected is 65. So, you know, with the average interest rising right now, I'm probably looking somewhere at around 110, 120,000 for that portion of it. For each and every one of them, I'm going to be seeking somewhere around $5,000 cash from their personal as a fine, and that was brought forth. I'm trying to remember. It was, oh God, what was that case? Shit. I'm drawing a blank because I just smoked, guys. I'm so sorry. I never do this without
There's a precedent.
We've all
There's
smoked.
precedent anyway. There's precedent. I'm sorry, I can't think
God.
of it off the top of
No worries.
This is public property.
my.
I'm just gonna
but,
stand out here for
the-
a little while after I got off work today.
The average
and
is
just,
about 5,000 for that.
say God bless the homeless veterans.
Thanks, Manny.
1 out of 4
I mean,
veterans
I
in
think you got a
Jacksonville.
lock.
Statistics say that
As far
1
as
out of
I'm
4
concerned, you had a Loctite argument,
homeless people in
situation,
Jacksonville are
case,
veterans.
pursuit.
And,
I just was curious what
express
the
goodwill and compassion
what you were seeking
for
for the
homeless
outcome. Who knows? What does your attorney say? Did they feel like, you're positioned in you're in a spot where you could, from an offer acceptance, get out of this for what you want and feel satisfied, and then fuck them?
Well, I'm the lawyer on this case.
Oh, you're self-appointed. Okay. So
I'm so
you only need to
This
check
is
your
open
own
and
head
shut.
as it pertains to that question.
Yeah, I've got a figure in my head, and if they don't come close to it, there's not going to be negotiations outside of the police.
Gotcha.
This was a blatant disregard. I have another video I'm getting ready to upload after I send in the arrest reports and I get everything back and everything's done. The original time that she first went there, I have on video when I told her to leave my property and not come back until she had a warrant. She returned with 2 officers without a warrant and refused to leave my property.
So this is it. I don't want to blow this up on the panel. I got too many questions for you. Never mind. I mean, it's like,
I'm sorry.
No, I just want to know where this case would be heard and what your experience was there, and what, like, especially if you're representing yourself. I mean, I mean, you've done the research and you're very educated. So I trust that you're, feeling confident in doing whatever and that negotiation. But I think that the ball is in your court.
Still fucking coughing.
Yeah, I can't get rid of that cough, man. Once I
I thought that was Midwest on his fucking vape.
No, that's
pill.
me and Manny.
Yeah, I was coughing, but I'm still coughing from the last hit that I took like 10 minutes ago. I don't smoke that often, so that stuff is really potent to me.
Dude, I don't even think I can see my eyes.
Hey, Bill, run Dirty Mike's ad. I don't know where the fuck he went, but he sat down in the basement, or not the basement, the chair. He was talking about a video today that was apparently pretty interesting from Omaha. Omaha Live. Nug Roaster and he were going back and forth on that. And we got Midwest still coughing up a fucking lung, trying to, how do you like your new hitter there, Midwest?
Dude, look, instead of blue, it's green.
Nice.
Omaha just went live again a little while ago.
Well, well.
Jesus, poor guy. I
No,
would
that's
take you to
Maddie.
Oh, that one was Maddie? All right.
That one was Maddie.
What up, bud? Man, I feel like I need to take a much bigger hit this time before I come back and fucking cough on Mike constantly.
Hey, turn that up. Turn that up. Let's hear it.
Look, they rolled it so big, I can't get it out.
Hey, he wants the volume
That's
up.
what she said.
Causing trouble.
We should probably rewind it.
Hey guys,
Let's-
come on. Let's
Yeah,
check
let's
out
get
Jeff.
some audio here with
veterans.
Jeff Gray.
So,
When was this posted?
Today, just recent.
I'm not a lightweight, Mikey. Fucking heavyweights. I'll show you the fists.
y'all stay safe.
Matt, mute your mics, please.
Okay, so they-
Nice, KY. Thank you. Especially if you're going to cough.
What I'm doing is okay. I'm on public property. They're leaving. I don't call that the walk of shame. I think they did a good job.
Bud, take the banner down. Well,
They handled the situation.
All right.
Hey, KY.
Made phone calls and figured it out and made the correct decision to allow me to continue to say,
Oh, good.
God bless the homeless veterans.
All right. He's
National
just
Housing
there
Authorities, public
peacefully
area out here.
communicating. There's no protest.
In this area. So,
Well, you know how
thing.
some motherfuckers get
He's
misconstrued.
He was cuffed up for this a week ago.
Yeah, he's showing
thing.
that they sometimes allow it. Sometimes they don't ruin. They don't violate you. Sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
But there's a lot
what's
of
up,
times that
man?
they do.
Well, there's a lot of inconsistency, and I think that's what he's trying to call attention to, as are so many of the great auditors out there that will applaud a good cop and that will expose a bad one. And bad cops get good cops killed. It wasn't Jeff Gray that Jeff Gray may have said that too, but I know that's Amagansett Press. He says that a lot. That was smart.
He's I'll tell you what, I call Amagansett Press. EOG gave this to me a long time ago. I call him dangerously intelligent.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
Just like Jeff Gray. Jeff Gray is dangerously intelligent.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on who's on the other side of the danger. I see you probably do as well. I'm surprised you'd say dangerously. I would say respectfully or convincingly or influentially intelligent.
I'm saying dangerously because, you know, when you're out there, you're in a lot of danger. I mean, some of these people, I've been attacked.
Obvious.
I've been attacked. I've had things thrown at me. You know, I've been, now recently because of a phone call, I've been arrested. You know, but I find most of the time, if I had to average out my, say, I don't know, 500-600 audits that I've done, if I had to average it all out, 100% of the time they were bullshitting until they got caught on it, and then when they get called on their bullshit, they tuck their tail and run. But Jeff Gray is the example of the opposite. He comes in really meager, really low. Like, hi, you know.
No, I wouldn't say he's that. I wouldn't describe him that
I
way
would say, well, no, don't take that for weak. There's a difference.
Hey guys, I'm here. I'm observing. I'm looking at. He's not like, hey, how you doing? What's going on?
Well,
he's like, no, we're
very
just here. We're doing an audit. May I get the door for you? Here, like he's very matter of fact.
If you ask him, his Christianity and his beliefs, he's a very, very humble. He's a very not weak and not like weak at all, but they consider themselves the sheep.
Hi,
he makes himself a sheep. He makes himself the sheep among the wolves.
You needed me upstate.
Would he say his son was a wolf?
No, his son is a pilot. His son isn't even really all that involved in all that stuff. His son carries on his own life and does his own thing.
I'm sorry. I thought you were still talking about Amagansett. You're talking about Jeff Gray.
Yeah. No, I was talking about Jeff Gray. I wasn't talking about Amagansett when I was saying all that. I was talking about Jeff.
Totally agree with you.
Even the whole like deadly smart.
I'm too high.
You wanted me to come up here, upstate?
Hey, what's up, Dirty
Why are
Mikey?
you sitting down there in chat?
Sorry?
Why are you down there in chat? Why aren't you up here?
Because I don't have to fight to get a word in.
It's hard, man. It is tough. But, you know, you just got to fucking fight like Rocky.
Okay.
This is the way I do it.
I'll be like Bucket Boy and raise my voice.
Please don't even say that name.
Don't you say it 3 times? He will be here.
Oh right.
I can call him.
Oh my God, he'll blow.
I still love him, but I'm not going to say his name because it's been said once already.
Right.
Yeah.
I think twice.
Bucket Boy.
Wish him all the best. Wish all that and then some.
He's going
like that now?
Needs a lot of help.
guys, so
He's a lot of help.
he needs help. He's going through his own things right now. So
Needs a ton of help.
That new banner nug was made by Stevie Mao last night or today. I really enjoy it. It is awesome.
Which one?
I want my new banner on my channel.
Oh, I'd love to see it. I fucking missed you today, man. I'm sure it was a great
see it.
I will. I wish. I mean, I'm sure one day, you know.
Will fuck off right now.
You said watch the playback. I will if you fucking lift it up.
No, just go look at the banner. I don't care about the fucking video.
Okay. All right, let me see.
You all right there, Upstate?
He lost a lung. What's up, Midwest?
None of them, Dirty Mike.
You've been doing some pretty damn good audits lately, dude. Good work.
The Canadian
thank-
corner. I love it.
With
Yeah, thanks,
you,
Doug.
and Preston and LDOF. Oh my God, you guys are.
Oh my God, is that a plate of poutine?
Yes, it is. You
Fuck,
guys
you
make a
fuck are
great
you.
team,
Well,
and you
I'm gonna
take
say
care of
again.
each other, right?
Yeah, we did, but I got a lot of help from people in the chat too. It just wasn't only me.
Oh, of course.
People were calming me down. I got to the point where I was really aggravated.
Dude, you got fucking butt crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got to the point
like
where I
it.
started getting aggravated, and I just told them I don't understand you motherfuckers. I don't understand nothing that's going on.
You
And then
need to
the
smoke a
officer-
joint. You need to smoke a joint before an audit.
I do. I did. We
Oh,
were there for
maybe
2.5
two then.
hours almost.
Oh,
And
that's
before me,
why
I said,
the
we've been
effects ran
detained
off.
too
Got
long.
it. Got it.
I went home. I went back to Preston. I blazed the fuck out. I was nervous as fuck. I was so drained. I've never experienced that.
No doubt. I seen it in your eyes.
Pissed off.
You're talking about the other one with the bitch thing that went into the office with the that barricade arm things.
That is pretty cool, Mike.
Oh, thank you. Well, don't say it to me. Say it to Stevie Mao.
Fucking Stevie is the man.
Yep, Stevie.
Good. I like
Your
that.
lady wants him to make her a Yoda one.
I'm down with Yoda.
What is this?
So AC, man.
I see me and Byron. I'm like, what the fuck?
Holy crap.
What?
I just had,
Already Chuck. You good, bro? Good?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Yes.
I'm alive, so I
Yeah,
can't
that is a
complain.
pretty cool banner.
Thank you.
Yeah, Dirty Mike, that's pretty cool, man.
Yep.
I like that.
That's what
Hey,
I'm
what do you
gonna.
think of that? Did you share our audit the other day down at Trump
Yes, of course.
What'd you think?
Oh fuck, crazy! I loved how you fucking gave him shit. I'm screaming, cheering you on. I'm like, give him shit.
No,
Yeah.
the beginning of that one video where she has it faced on her, and I heard, I was like, Joe Cool.
Oh, I love his laugh.
Did you see?
I know.
Did you see the wheelie?
Right.
Unmistakable laugh. Everybody
Right.
has a friend or had a friend,
you
and
guys
now
see
he's
the
our
wheelie?
friend. He has that.
You
Did
could
you guys
go
see the
to
wheelie
this
in the
fight.
beginning?
Wheelie?
Yeah, there was a wheelie in the beginning.
Can't remember.
A dude like on a Crom or something like that. He was going up the road, and we're filming. He pulls it up in a wheelie, rides up A1A.
And NPN, what's up, guys? That's my partner in crime down there.
Oh,
Hey, what's
shit.
up, Preston?
If I wouldn't
Preston.
have had him the other night, I think I'd be in cuffs.
Right.
Yeah, I hopped on to see if he shared his video about what is that happened at Riverbend the other night.
Who?
You asked me if they showed if you shared your video with them yet.
Oh, no, I'm not worried about that.
Oh,
I'm
and
convinced these two are the same person.
No, that we are not.
I know, but it's my mind is playing tricks on me.
Midwest has a bit more hair.
Yeah, bud. I love you, bro. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to smoke, and I'm gonna try to get a cough going like fucking Midwest. is
No,
doing all night.
wait a minute now. I didn't know that I was getting all
Hey, I
this
think you're a
action around
chicken
me.
shit. You ain't gonna cough like that.
Hey, wait a minute.
You like that
Wait a minute.
Midwest?
Hey,
You like
wait a
that
minute now.
Midwest?
This is more action. This is more action than I need. I've got them above me, below me, all around me. Oh my god!
Oh, and I also wanted to say, it is very cool of Midwest what he did for 5150.
What? What did
Oh
I do?
hell yeah!
What did I do?
That was actually
you helped her out.
me. That was actually me.
Dude, what the fuck?
No, yeah, that was a combination of our tech guy and
Oh, both of you?
yeah,
Sweet.
that was
That's
Dude,
awesome.
I told you they're the
Walked in,
same
we
fucking
started it.
person, Mikey.
You know, they might as well be. It's like freaking frack here.
yeah.
Hey guys, to answer a question in chat, Ice Cold is homeless, so that's why exactly we're just trying to get a little money for him to stay in his room while he looks. I mean, yeah, the being homeless is a tiring thing, Dot. It really is.
Send us your money.
So one of our
Yeah,
brethren.
that .com ice cold is basically on the street, and that's what my channel does. Is helps the homeless.
Yes.
Homeless veterans, especially because I'm a veteran, and I wanted to keep him off the street. He is a family member, and he's one of us.
Yeah.
He don't deserve to be on the street. So I'm gonna pick a family member over anything right now. I gave him out of my pocket. I gave him $10. I only had 13 in the bank. I put up $10, and then KY put up 90. So
Hi, Blaine.
190.
190. Yeah. So.
Hey,
Yeah,
Lulu.
buddy.
Lulu, I think you need to check your hearing.
What?
So we have ice cold off the streets for at least a couple of days. That's great. He's not up here asking for money. We did this on our own. He didn't come up here and fucking ask for money. We are doing this. He doesn't want to come up here and ask for money.
No,
He's not
actually,
going to
tell it
come
the way it
over
really
here.
was. Ice Cold talked to me this morning. He did not want help. I have been putting this up here on UPSTATE's channel. So this isn't even Ice asking this. This was me doing this.
See, and I'm the
don't even
one
fucking
that,
say it was Ice. Yeah, or it's not nothing to do
if
with him.
y'all don't know me by now, when I become bound and determined to do something, I fucking do it.
Right.
I don't piss around. If I get bound and determined to walk across the United States, I'm gonna fucking walk across the goddamn United States.
What time?
No, I don't think it'll be anytime soon because I ain't bound and determined.
I'll rename you to Forrest Gump.
Okay.
Forrest, run.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you something though, Upstate. If you were bound and determined, how would you get across the United States? I would imagine it'd be pretty hard walking if you were bound.
Right.
I would do it on an electric scooter. I ain't even fucking around. You ain't gotta
Like that. I'll tell you what. If I come up with enough money, I am going to get me one of those fucking James Madison mobiles, man.
That was dope. Did you see it where he went to the it was a sheriff's office or something, and the dude in the black car came up and like started taking pictures of his shit, and then JMA just rattles all this shit, and this dude looks so dumb. That was great. That was fucking great.
Yeah, I love all the folks in Activism News Network. I know probably end up having all of them on my show eventually.
Yeah, I love them all too. They're all really, really good people. I love Rogue. I love Rights Crispy to death. I mean, those guys. Yeah. I would take a bullet for either one of them, and I wouldn't think twice about it.
Yeah, he was he was in Jeremiah's chat 2 nights ago.
Rogue,
he
nice.
He was one of the people that was helping us out.
Nice.
So all my mods and shit, if anybody sees this that was there that night, thank you. That wasn't just all me. There was people there sitting there calming down. And then when you have people like that to ready to do the things they did for me in chat, go read back my chat. You ain't gonna watch the whole video. Just read the chat and see what y'all did for me. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, guys, and if y'all want to see the unedited version on the still thing, go to my channel. I got it all.
Yeah, I usually go on Preston's. Right, Preston?
Why are you spitting on Lulu?
They're one of the same.
What?
You're spitting on me, Midwest.
You know you gotta spit on it before you stick it.
Lulu, I didn't think we were that close, honey.
Do you really? Hopefully she's wetter than that.
I mean, if you're single,
I was gonna say. I mean, at that point,
I don't always have to spit on it. You know what I mean?
No. My version of spit on it is
get it going.
Yeah.
Now he's backtracking, people. It's
No.
you lick it before you stick it. He has to
Lick
spit
it
on it. Now he
before you
knows he
That's
fucked
right.
up.
We sure it's not for you, Lulu.
Nice. I like it.
And that's why he has to spit. There's
I'm
why he
just saying,
spits.
if it comes to me, and Lulu, if it comes to me and Lulu, I'll audit that.
That'd probably be the one.
Whoa, cooking with Lulu said mid, you're spitting on me. So I don't know what that fucking means now that
I
we
don't
entered
either.
into that conversation.
Uh-uh.
Ooh.
Thank you,
In
Grandpa.
the
Wow.
hey, yo, I'm the dirty one here, not dirty
We
Mike.
need to change numbers.
Lulu says
If that's
she's
true,
Lulu
Don't
says
say
she's
that.
right. Lick it
Don't
good.
say
Lick
that
that
loud.
booty just like you should.
Lulu says she's very wet.
I'm sorry, I have that effect.
Oh my god.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Whoa.
I found that about 10 years ago, so I'm good.
Yeah, buddy. I ain't saying nothing.
Oh, you can say
You
whatever
know-
you want.
Yeah,
Help
right.
me out, please do. Please do.
So anyway, hey KY, how about those Packers?
Don't get me in the middle of this.
No, you got to notice the initials. You do
Yeah.
not want him in between.
Yeah, I don't want the old man to have a heart attack, right?
No, but in all seriousness, Dirty, I didn't mean to interrupt, but to tell you that and everyone, and I am I'm one of the victims here. I didn't hear you today. I tried to log in when I was traveling. I did something. I know I missed a good show, but you've been putting on a great show in the middle of the day whenever you do come on, which has been infrequent. So go to Dirty Mike's page. You gotta sub, you gotta like, you gotta subscribe, you gotta get the notifications. He's like you upstate too, man. He's holding it down, but in a great way. He's a good dude.
Wait a minute now. I don't submit without a collar and dinner.
I think Mike can do that for you. What do you think, Mike? Will you do anything for your subscribers?
I can deal with the collar. You know, have her walk around, you know, like a little Dougie.
Hey,
What do you
know,
think,
woof,
Daddy? Isn't that cool?
woof,
Woof
woof.
woof. Woof woof.
You know, we'll give the little. You know that one? What was that girl? Coming to America in the beginning, bark like a dog.
Yep.
I think he wants to do that, and then he wants you to crawl on his chest and sleep.
Oh shit!
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Yeah, but there's a
Midwest
problem there
looked
because
up like, do what? What?
Yeah, we can just cuddle. It's all right. I cuddle too.
That's what Lulu said.
yeah,
and that's
I
why
know
she's
what you're talking about.
right
You're not
now.
cuddling.
Midwest,
It
you're
starts
nothing
off
but
with
skin and
cuddling.
bones.
What?
It starts
You're
off
not
with
but
cuddling,
skin
and
and
then it
bones
goes
there,
to
buddy.
spooning.
It might be
your
skin and bones, but it's all man, Dirty Mike.
Oh shit!
He's like, it might be skin and bones, but there is one bone
Hey, no, I'm not eating that bone.
that you can
I
bury.
don't know. Get outta
Oh
here.
shit!
I will not audit that for you.
Lulu. Ring that bell, everybody, on Dirty Mike's page and Upstates, of course. Love you guys.
Any fan, you did that justice.
Thank you, Pimp.
No problem, dude.
I appreciate that.
Dude, I yelled at. Oh, did you take it down? Okay.
I'm an asshole for missing it.
Yep.
Life happens.
Yep. It sure does.
You know what's funny, KY? Life happens too, right?
Life happens.
Exactly.
Can
We're
I
in
shoot, can I shoot Snoopy?
No.
No, why?
No.
Take him out to the pasture.
The hell no.
No, why?
No way, Snoop.
That fucker's young as hell.
Lulu, will you elaborate on Morningwood?
Oh shit! Nice one.
Oh no! What happened here? I'm gonna get in a drummel.
Ask my old lady what Morningwood is.
Hey, dude, it's just another way you don't roll out of bed.
That ain't no shit. That's my
Speed bump.
Wait
speed
a minute. Where I come from, up in Connecticut, Morning wood was what you ran out and got for Dad because it was snowing and he didn't feel like getting dressed.
Wood stove style, right?
Yeah,
I've
my
never
dad had a
been
wood
there.
stove as I was growing up.
Yeah, I had a wood stove growing up too. New Hampshire.
There was one problem.
No, dude,
I never
you're
grew up.
fucked, didn't you?
Oh God. Growing up sucks.
Yeah.
I'm
Looks
a
like
Toys R Us
Omaha's
forever kid. I don't care if they're out of business. I'm always a Toys R Us kid.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
That's so sad that when those close, even my daughter has seen those, and she's 8.
So okay, you're going to like get me up on my feels right now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
miss Jeffrey.
But
I miss
she-
I
Jeffrey.
don't want to grow up.
I'm
I'm
a
a
I'm a
Toys R Us
Toys R Us
kid.
kid.
It's
They
Charlie
got the
thing. It's
best
Toys
of so
R Us.
much less than really put your lid. From bicycles to trains to video games, it's the biggest toy store there is.
There
Begin
is.
with, I don't want to grow up because maybe if I did, I could
I
be
would
a
be a
Toys
Toys
R
R
Us
Us
kid. More
kid.
games, more toys. Oh boy,
Wow.
I want a Toys R Us kid.
Oh, wow.
Wow. To
We
know
are
every
fucking
word.
robots.
Wow.
She does. Yeah. Not I, but good for her.
I don't remember it. I don't remember. I'm telling you right now.
I love that.
I do.
Maddie,
I
wanna
remember
talk
it like it
toys
was
with you at
yesterday.
some
I
point.
told you, I am forever a Toys R Us kid. Ever and ever.
Now,
ever,
were
ever,
you?
ever, ever.
Now, do you have a toy
Ever.
collection, Maddie?
Huh?
Do you have a toy collection?
I'm starting a new one. Once I
Not
get
the
back on my
kind
business.
you interested, Bud, or not Bud. Sorry, Bud. Dirty or thinking. I'm talking about like if you're reciting like the 80s, 90s Toys R Us song. I'm like, yo,
Oh,
did you
yeah.
have a whole fucking Star Wars collection? What are we working with?
Oh my God, mine was He-Man. I had every single figure and every single thing from He-Man. And let me see, I had 400 banks, like coin banks, like a different collection of a whole bunch of coin banks.
Okay.
I had every Cabbage Patch doll there was.
Wow.
Keep trying.
Those can be very, very.
Oh, look at this silly Baby Yoda crap.
I am Baby Yoda.
Hey, I'll
this
tell
is
you
the
what,
hand
I
sanitizer
am
for
a-
everybody. Hello, everybody. My name is Baby Yoda. This is the hand sanitizer for everybody.
Hand sanitizer it is.
You gotta do it back.
I don't know. Does Baby Yoda have a
Hand
voice?
sanitizer it is. Know how to talk you must
just
before
thought it would
start
be
you
that.
do.
I don't know.
Fucking
Know
Wanted
how
to
to
be
talk
Baby
you
Yoda.
must before start you do.
pimping that
Can you
shit
put
out.
picture back up of the sanitizer? I can't even say it.
Give him the hook.
Baby. Yeah.
My lady loves Baby Yoda.
So does my.
Well, then if she loves Baby Yoda, there's no voice for Baby Yoda because Grogu never spoke.
Nope,
Grogu
never.
only made sounds.
Yeah.
Ask
That's all
everybody
he ever
here.
did throughout the
Everybody
entire
here
movie.
has seen Baby Yoda up on my shelf.
That's about all he did.
Right? Stupid little dumbass shit.
No way.
Oh, God.
What
Yeah,
is a
come on.
duck's
Star Wars
favorite
is the
type of
gooderest.
Gooderist?
Star Wars is the absolute gooderest.
Gooderist?
That's all right.
It's gooder
Sorry,
than
I-
Harry Potter.
I don't know that terminology.
It's more gooder.
It's
What's gooder?
more gooder. It's the gooderest. It's the way.
Gooderist.
Oh yeah, you got to
English,
jump on
please.
board, man. You're behind the times, buddy.
English, please.
Sure, that is
More
English. It's just
masterist.
advanced English.
KY.
This is the time of millennials. We make up our own words. And if you
Yeah,
don't
fuck
think it-
that shit. I am no millennial fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I know. They make up all their own words, and then we're supposed to accept them.
Nah.
I don't have to.
Hit it harder, girl.
What was the question? What was the question?
Oh yeah. Do you have Invalid's number?
Invalid?
Invalids?
Oh.
Don't say that, Mikey. He doesn't like that. Remember?
I'm sorry, his number's invalid.
Yeah. Well, if there's anybody down here that's got Invalid's number,
just a minute, let me check it.
KKMA, I need to get hold of both of them.
Why? What's going on?
You
Both
have
were-
to set up provisions to keep your ass out of jail, and that's what I'm doing.
They both were on my panel today.
All right. Well, if
No, I don't have
anybody
Invalid.
let them know.
Invalid and who else?
JKMA.
No. No. I
So
know I don't
or
have.
listen, get to me, and we need to exchange information because you're gonna be my mods, my tight guys. So.
Oh, okay, fine.
Going live.
Fine.
Yeah, I see where the rest of us fall.
Right. Fuck this guy.
Midwest,
That's
we're
it.
going live.
You said
Get
DFK.
thumbs
Shelly
down.
has
Dirty
DFK.
Mike, if you want my number, just ask me. Here you go, dude. Here you go. For everybody.
Fuck that. I want to be blue, damn it.
I want
You want to be what?
Oh yeah, what am I saying? I am already blue on your channel.
Oh, Dirty. I think I was a mod, but I'm no longer a mod for you.
What?
I think so.
I've
I think
never
you deleted me.
I've never taken a mod away.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
I
wait,
never
it
was.
wasn't- I thought I was
Go ahead,
on
bud.
your original channel.
What?
What?
What was
I
that,
was
bud?
on your original channel when I was putting your links up when you
Maybe
were
it was
first
Bud, yeah.
around.
Who?
Me.
On my channel?
I was a model on your channel at one point.
No way. I didn't have a freaking channel. What are you talking
Like,
about?
what?
Yeah, you did. I
Fucking
bet.
high?
This is for everyone of you
But
lovely.
why wouldn't Bud be a mod on your channel?
Duckweed. What is
That's my question.
I haven't made a mod on my channel because he hardly ever comes, and when he does, he says one word and then disappears.
No, I said
How can you
fair. Okay, great.
How can you be a
response.
mod? How can you make a person a mod when they don't even promote anything?
Oh,
Exactly.
please.
I feel ashamed if I was a mod of
Well,
yours
I mean,
today and you had a
Please.
great
Well,
show.
that's fine.
like you did.
That's fine. I don't need to be your mod,
I've-
bro. I don't need to be your mod. I told you that. I didn't ask shit there. I just simply asked if you would put a link and you
Oh,
be
now
harassing
he's
the
all-
shit.
Someone break out the
Upstate, we
preparation
couldn't do it.
H.
Nah, this is
Hey
what I'm
guys, hold
saying.
on a minute.
When I came in your room, you
Hey,
gave me shit, and
hold
I
on.
didn't ask for anything else. I didn't even ask you to print the thing. you
Hey,
you
Bud,
said you
Bud,
didn't want to
Bud,
do it.
Bud,
No, hold
Bud.
on, Maddie. No, I'm
Hang
no.
on.
So you can wait a minute. Let me finish. Wait a minute. Thank you.
It's important, dude. It's important.
So, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Talk, Maddie. I don't have anything to say. We're talking about. Talk. Oh,
No,
I'm a video.
no,
Go
you're not
ahead,
paying
bro.
attention.
Midwest.
Go ahead.
Listen.
Talk.
No, you were not paying attention to Upstate, dude. He had his hands up on his head and his hands up. You weren't paying attention. That's all I was trying to point out. I'll go, guys. Bye.
All right. Well, maybe the conversation can continue. Like you were saying, Bud.
When Upstate puts his hands up on his head, it's time to calm down. Okay, that's all I have to say. Hope you pay attention. He's starting to get stressed when he does that.
Yeah, I know what he's gonna do, dude. But seriously, I haven't said a fucking word the whole time I've been here. I say one word and I'm cut off.
I know. I
know a lot of
missed
people like getting
fucking hearing
upset
from you.
about me cutting them off. So I purposely go out of my way. And what does someone do to me? They cut me off. Then I whatever, dude. I'm serious. It's just getting annoying.
He was roboting, right? Oh shit.
Upstate, you need to drop the big window.
There we go.
It's just a matter of consideration for others. Pay attention to what's going around you. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, I saw him. I was yelling that your shit's muted, Bubba. Ice cold, but come up. You don't got to get on panel. Just grab my number. It's in chat, or I'll leave it for you again.
Hey, what's up, Pepperoni Audits?
Thanks for stepping, Pep. What's up? I finally got around to binge watching No Name's videos. I saw you gonna hit somebody. How do you carry that rig, bro? That's all I want to know. I saw that rig and I was like, man, that's huge. Tough. That thing's like 8 pounds straight up. It's got to be.
Dirty dropped again.
Dirty drop. It was a dirty drop.
A dirty, dirty, dirty birdie. Bud grower. You haven't said much tonight.
It doesn't look to be so upstate.
We're heading into a new work week. I hope everybody's got an upward look of what the state of affairs are.
Mine is there. When I get back home, there is a building that I've had my camera aimed at for a couple times now and I haven't went down into. I think I'm going to do that Tuesday morning.
Collect those photos, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down in there and see what's up because the whole building runs under Richmond, and I didn't know that. I was like, I gotta go in there, you know. So we'll see what happens. I'll be by myself, sadly, but there's nobody in my area that's willing to go out with me. I had one of my buddies. He's a vet. I almost had him talked into it because I was like, man, you know, they did him dirty. They did him dirty.
Is that the one you talked to me about?
What, Sean? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He got done dirty. Came out. He didn't realize he had a PTSD. You know, he saw some shit over there, and he told me, man, I don't know. I really don't want to do it because it might trigger me. And I'm like, dude, if you feel that way, you know, I mean, this is just another way of serving your country, and he loves his fucking country. And at first, when we met, we weren't really, you know, we worked together, so we were competing. And then after that, you know, we started talking, and I learned shit from him. He learned shit from me, and that, man, we're a good fucking team. We're a good fucking team.
It's cool. It's cool having people you like and you trust and you can team up with.
Yeah, I know for a fact I could trust that guy. I know.
Well, I got to go. I got family calling. I'll be right back.
All right.
I gave $10. I stepped up and gave. I gave 90 that KY put up for me, and I'm gonna pay him back. And he sent 100.
Did you want another 100?
Hey, Mr. Orange.
Dude, I got so much.
Upstate, are you on the phone with Ice?
Because of my fucking mod, fucking fighting.
Upstate, your mic if you can't hear it, Bubba.
Hey, Olin Sepulveda.
Upstate, are you on the phone with Ice? You might want to mute your mic.
No, I don't have Ice's number.
Well,
I get a hold of Ice through Bud.
oh, okay.
No, he's
And
right.
then Ice comes up on panel, and then
Yeah,
I get to talk to him.
Yo.
Oh, what's up?
Hey, I wanna say that I don't know if anybody else has or not, but I gave $100 90 through KY and 10 of my own.
We got
so that you won't you can go back to the motel and you know get her done. I don't want you to be homeless, and that's what my channel's all about, is getting fucking homeless and homeless vets off the fucking street.
Yes.
You're a family member, so
yes, you are a family, dude.
Now where the fuck is Bud Girl?
I appreciate that, guys.
Hey, man.
I really appreciate that. I appreciate everyone helping out. It is kind of rough, but trying to hang in there. But it's kind of kicking me off the ledge little by little. So I don't know. I'm trying to be as good as I can, but it's just getting worse and worse day by day. But
brother,
I'm trying to hang in there.
Yeah, dude. It weather the storm. We got you, bro. What I was saying before I dropped was, if it wasn't for some of the people that we have right here, like especially Upstate and KY and Preston and all the people behind me, I wouldn't be doing this right now. This community's too big not to help. You know what I mean? I saw you out there with S-Gram and shit the other night, and y'all were taking care of business. And sometimes that shit's got to come full circle at some fucking point. We don't ask for it. That's not the point. We do it because we can do it and we're able to do it and we love to do it. So, weather's storm, bro. We got you. Here's my number. Send me a message. My PayPal's fucked up right now, but I'll figure out something for you. I don't know what it is. I think it's my damn H&R Block card that's fucking it up.
Hey, Ice Cold. Of course, you have my number. If there's anything I can do, I don't have money, man. But if you need to talk, just vent or whatever.
I don't know if you guys could hear me or not. But you were roboting, or unless it's me.
Me?
You think it's everyone? It's probably his data.
Oh, maybe. Well, I don't know if you can hear this later and you come back and you can hear this stream. If you need to talk, I'm here, man.
Yeah. Oh, I hope he grabbed my number before he left. Because I counted my money today, and when I got at home, I got way more than I fucking thought.
Yeah.
Now, well, it's not a bad thing. I've been helping everybody out as much as I can.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to spring 5150 because I was like, man, she's like 4 hours away from where I live and shit, and I was like, I know how them motherfuckers are. I wanted to get her out bad.
No, we got to, like, I got a hold of Indy, I got a hold of D. Johns. Indy was only 35 minutes away, 40 minutes away.
Right.
He said, shit, yeah, I'm jumping in my truck now. He said, I'll be live in about 10 minutes after I get on the road and, get some place where I don't have to watch the road so much. He said, I'm going to go live. That's exactly what he did.
Yep.
And then we got the word out from there. I called other people, said, hey, 5150's been arrested. Get the word out. We need to collect bail money. Pass the word out. Tell others. Get the word out. Get the money collected. And we don't know if she's got anyone waiting or whatever, because she's not from the area. So we got it done. And that's why we need to act as a community when people are in need and not act.
Actually,
I'm butthurt because he called me a name last week and I'm not talking to him. Hey,
I don't think if it was for Preston the other night doing what he did and getting the word out so fucking quick.
Exactly. I mean, he called me and I just jumped on it,
Yep.
And I don't care if it's 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. Call me. I will get up and I'll start the motor going, and then we'll get this shit done.
Yeah, get it done.
It's the only way to get it done. It's the only way that they'll respect us if they see that we're not disorganized, that we are organized.
Yeah.
And that's the problem I have with everything. They don't think we're fucking organized, and we're more organized than you fucking think.
Yeah, it's obvious that way. They saw that last weekend.
Yes, sir. Last week they did see that we could get organized, but it's okay, but it's not sustainable. You know what I mean? We got to do something with maybe, I don't know, some type of like, poor dirt farmer catches rattlesnakes and stuff like that. Videos like that take off, and they get a lot of views. I'm trying to get into aircraft and stuff. Videos like that get a lot of views. It's we have to do something on the outside that brings revenue, continual revenue every single month in, so that we can do mass audits around the country. We could show up hundreds, even thousands deep once we get going.
Maddie, were so inside my head because I had a plan going back. I was going to rent a building and start doing tattoos again. And then half my overhead I was thinking about putting into all this for the new shit we got coming up. There's going to be some new shit coming up, and we will impress. We won't let you down. We are new. We're the new breed, and we're here to stay. And we're going to pass the torch for the people that have to do it the next 10 years if we don't get it done.
Well, I've been doing this for 7 years. I planned stuff out, and it worked out exactly the way I said at that audit. Did it not, KY?
Yes, it did.
So, I mean, I predicted that whole audit, and some of those people have a lot of views on that audit. Ice Cold is back. Hey, bud.
Hey, Upstate, there's a video in private chat that I would like for you to share with 5150 telling everybody thank you if you don't mind. And it also shows all over Charles.
Hey, Ice, did you grab my number, bud? You can send me a text. Just send me a text. Let me know it's you if you grab it. Preston.
Yo, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Midwest?
Scanner.
Oh, yeah, give me a second.
We're waiting for something good to happen so we can go out and watch.
Yeah, we are. Upstate, can you share that video that's in private? That's from 5150 wanting to thank everybody for what she's done, and it also shows all of her charges she got.
For everybody else that don't have my number, can take it down too. I don't care.
Where'd Bud go?
Drop. Maybe.
His phone has been acting up. Him and I were talking earlier before the show. His phone just dropped off twice. I told him you need to get that new one set up and working. He's still working with that broke ass phone.
Who?
Bud Drug.
Oh yeah, the one he told me about the other night. I didn't get to see it, but if he says it's fucked up, it's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, you literally almost got bent in half.
I have never seen a phone bent in half.
And it still works. And that's when he was laughing because his landlord dropped his phone, nicked the corner, put a little dinky microchip in the corner of the phone on the screen, and it shut off on him. He can't get it to come back on. He had to send it in to get it fixed. And Bud's literally looks like Magilla Gorilla did a stress test on it with two hands. Hey, will it bend in half? And it still works. I mean, it's got so many cracks in it. Looks like a fault line, you know.
You're right. That's great. It's fucking great. I didn't get to see it, but I truly believe you now.
Yeah, he held it up to. Upstate. You need Ice's number? I can get it for you. I give it to you.
Ice, how you doing there?
Yo, what up, bro?
You get that PayPal?
Can you hear me?
Ice, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I said, did you get my PayPal?
I have Ice's number. I can give it to you. Just kidding. Hey, how you doing, Ice?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can. Can you hear us?
I am on a hellacious delay.
All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I don't know if I guess he's not hearing us. Are you?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks to all of you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. It's just I kind of want to give back because if it wasn't for KY giving, the first set of videos me coming down here where I did like my work, and then now
But that was your first. See, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah, but
once you do your first, you can only do better.
And I'm hoping I'm doing the trick for you guys. I really am. I got something to prove, so you know. But once again, I had a lot of help.
Yeah, like I said, that's why we have to act like a community, people. When the newer guys need help and need a question answered, answer the question. If they ask for some guidance, give them guidance.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be one circle.
We should all help each other.
Yeah,
we should all be considerate of each other.
It aggravates me. I talked to Preston about this shit. He knows how I feel, but I'm not going about it right now. But someday, instead of a circle, we'll be a unit.
Well, I feel the same way as what you said, KY, and I think you know that. No different than I would be very protective over Bud Grower or Midwest or Ice Cold or anybody else. I care. I have a heart. When I see people hurting, it hurts me.
Yes.
Oh
my God. Here's the thing, people. Yeah. None of us are always going to agree with everyone else and what they say. No one.
No.
Yeah, it was just almost impossible to always agree with them. But that's them. They're raised different. They're brought up different. They're brought up in different states by different parents. We're all different, but that's what makes us human.
Yep.
KY, would you say that that's the single biggest threat to who we are as a people right now, that we cannot any longer, in many respects, agree to disagree?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Bro, 100%.
I agree.
People see a line, they see a line. Oh, you can't cross. Yes, you can. There is no line.
Hey, Annie, you can take down my number too. I don't care.
I'm going to say, though, because I like to be on the other side just for being an argument.
Oh, yeah, we got to catch.
I think that there's a lot of hope for us, especially when you see all these pay it forwards and people buying dinner for the person behind them. They don't care if they're Christian, gay, straight, transgender. They're just buying for whoever's behind the car behind them.
Yeah.
And that's natural love.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but that's a single serving. Who cares? Like,
Can I ask you something about that, Maddie, though? What if they were exposed to whom was behind them and it was to continue the chain? Would people do the right thing? That may be one of those John Quinones, what would you do videos.
I've heard that there's many times that it keeps going.
It's a single serving thing to make you feel good about yourself.
It makes me feel good that you make somebody smile.
Unless constitutional, it becomes bigger than that, and it's more than just transactional, and it's significant to the point where I said I wonder if I like the sort of blind faith and community that Maddie said, but then I said, where we're not is probably where, if you could consider the buyer behind you, are people more apt to not do it if they had opinions about it, and it's just weird.
Now, I mean, yeah, and on the other side of the coin, you got to think about who is able to do that and who is not, because some people have everything and they just won't, and then you got all these small guys that have next to damn near nothing and they will. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, I would pretty much take the shirt off my back, or if I knew somebody else needed my medicine and they had that medical card and I could legally do it here in Florida, I would share everything I got, to make sure somebody else isn't suffering.
But that goes to the nature of the person. If you're rich, you don't give shit away because you're rich. Like that's how you got rich, is not giving shit away.
No,
what you want to
he's
give
right.
away is richness. I mean, a lot of people fault, these mega millionaires or even billionaires for success that they've had, and then say, okay, you didn't give enough here. So is it a % of what you've earned? Constitutional auditor? Like, what do you think is righteous?
It was a misnomer, and you're right. Our cake can be rich. So rich is not exactly having wealth. People have wealth because they hold on to their wealth, and they're frugal with their money. They don't just give it away to people.
Yeah.
It goes back to if you teach a man, or if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. If you teach him how to fish, he eats for a lifetime.
Yeah.
So true. But I just think the value of money is interesting how you position it, because if you line up 10 people and you're saying, okay, there's one real contributor here, and what, for whatever reason, are they responsible for equitable distribution of what they've earned when others have?
God, no.
Okay, then I'm confused, because then enlighten me on that.
The money is the trigger. We're all using this as the subject. Money is not valuable. It doesn't do anything for any besides socially lubricate our transactions.
I want invalid up
here.
Right
what he's really trying to say is it depends on the person.
No, it depends on a rich person. It can be poor. They're full of richness because they have intelligence. They have life experience. They can share things with other people, which makes them knowledgeable and powerful.
That is true riches right there with knowledge.
What I'm trying to say is about the person.
Right. We're talking about money, though. We're
Right,
talking about a person who has lots of money who's willing to give it to some other person. That's not. It's fundamentally flawed.
Well, it depends on what you're doing and why you're doing it and how you're doing it. Because as long as you're providing a life for yourself, I don't see charity as a bad thing. You said earlier, give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime. Well, how does he eat for a lifetime without the tools? Now he's got that one extra little thing in there that you got to give him a fishing pole, or you got to give him, some way of fishing, a hook and line or something.
That comes with teaching them how to fish. You don't teach them just one way to fish. You teach them every way they possibly can. So if they don't have a fishing pole, they can do a net, or they can do a trap, or they can do it comes from giving people the knowledge that they need to
either way, the
function.
outcome is to capture the fish.
Right.
I don't care if you do it with a net, with the bobber.
I'm just pointing out that you need tools.
Yeah, but if
it's not just knowledge.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, if you really know how to fish, you know that there's a way to use just sticks to get fish. There literally is. You don't need anything else but a stick.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
I want to fish with you, and I want to have all the accoutrements, if you will, of my my fishing pole and and lures, and we may have some night crawlers from the night before and some just raw hooks and whatever. I'm going to cast away, and you're going to have a stick. All right, so you're going to have a stick. And I'm going to have that along with my tackle box. And
it's more of a trap. The stick thing is more of a trap. You put it near the shore. You build it in a certain way. They can get in, but they can't get out. It's kind of the same thing as like a fly trap.
Or going into a river.
Right. I mean, there's a way to, if you teach someone how to do the things that you need them to do, then they can do it themselves. If I do it for you, if I'm a lawyer and I do it for you, you're never going to know how to do it.
Because you wrote all the citations of why I did what I did.
And then when you get to court,
procedural.
Yeah, well, there's another part to that too. When you get to court And that attorney over there has read everything and all the sections and all the rules and everything that governs that. And he starts trampling on you. And while you're not very well versed, you're going to lose.
Well, the most dangerous part that they are not telling people, and that obviously people still aren't getting, is the jurisdictional matters. Jurisdiction is more important than anything, and almost every ticket they write and you're standing in court for, it lacks jurisdiction because no one has standing.
I thought you were going to make another Marine reference and say, you know, that sharks smell blood in the water. And I thought you were going to go that direction.
No.
But
I think that
I
everyone
still want to try to fish against you, even with your trap.
I mean, I wouldn't be trying to compete with anybody. I would just be trying to get a fish to eat.
Yep. And sometimes that's the problem. Other ones than they can handle.
Human beings have a propensity to have that problem. They are competing with everybody. Everything's a competition, so things get wasted. You take more than you need because you're trying to get more than the other person.
And to be honest with you, constitutional, that's how stupid mistakes are made. You understand? It can be out of competition and not using your head straight. Like, say something takes a 5-year plan and it fizzles, but I had that 5-year plan, and then there was this next guy that fucking did a 10-year. He thought more ahead, and he's got the world. You know what I mean?
Or there's the person that doesn't make plans at all, because plans are usually how people get fucked up in life. They make plans, something happens, they didn't get to their plan, their 5-year plan turns into a 10-year plan, and they feel like a piece of shit, so they kill themselves or whatever. I'm just saying, like,
no, you're
plans
right.
are bad news.
I don't have plans. I have goals.
Right. Yeah. Just go with the flow and react to the things that happen to you throughout the day. That's really all you can do.
Yep.
Sorry to be triggered by a comment, but in a favorable way. I think you'd appreciate it. Constitutional auditor. There was a video I saw today under police activity. So again, where I like to hold police accountable, I also like to hold them, either way, good, bad, indifferent, in high regard. There was a police activity video. Police officers save OSU student from top of parking garage. Did anyone see that today?
I didn't see it today. I saw the trailer. I didn't really want to watch him try to drag a kid off a parking garage.
Yeah. And I think the commentary needn't be or whatever else, but just the acknowledgement of kind of a heroic act where, this guy was even inching further to jump. This one police officer, I did watch it, leapt and kind of bear hugged around him to pull him back to the ground. Skinned his knee. He did skin his knee. He did it to save his life. And was there talking to him on the ground about how he probably was more fucking scared than he was. And God, they were trying to help him. It was interesting. I'm no bootlicker and I hold everybody accountable, but it was a video in which I feel like police need more training in mental health. They mean in terms of de-escalation and making sure that people are and their rights are respected. It was a good example of it in terms of, saving somebody else.
Oh yeah, it's good to see that kind of stuff. But the real question would be, did the cops charge him with assault on a police officer for the cop skinning his knee?
It happened. I see where you're coming from, but in that moment and when you're walking away from it, I don't even think they were thinking about it. No,
I understand that, but when it all calmed down, did they charge him? Because, like you said,
no.
fucked him in the end. Because that's usually how it works with the cops.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I misspoke. The officer didn't skin his knee. The guy did. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
He actually was trying to be sympathetic about it. I mean, and that's why we can't rush to judgment. Yeah, we can't have an opinion or a forethought without knowing the evidence. You can't review or view a situation unless you've done so, and in totality, and from all points of view, to the extent that they're available. So I want to put that out there as a fine example, but also, to save somebody who clearly had different intentions at the time and has a whole lifetime ahead of them.
Yeah, I mean, now because somebody was saved, you know what I mean?
Or the cop
that
just
could-
delayed
that-
it by 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Both. Yep, it could happen. You're totally right, dude. We walk out the fucking door, get struck by lightning. We don't even know it until we got that firecracker up our ass.
Or they took him to the 72-hour hold. He told them all the right answers. He got out and then put a gun in his mouth. Like, I mean, that shit happens too.
Yeah, you got to think about all possibilities, but sometimes
totally.
The thing is, sometimes you got to have faith, and if faith don't pull through, it just shows people's true colors. So,
And I would say, what's interesting about that point, everyone has revisionist history and sort of perspective thought about what it is. You are where you are.
Yep.
Somebody told me that it was a great leader. I forget whom. It was like a local. Somebody, you are where you are. And I don't know, for some reason I like that thought. I know where he meant and what he meant.
Right. I actually jumped up here to try to. I came across some information that I don't know that many people have, because I know I didn't have it. Buddy, move. Come here.
Get
out of the way. Thanks. So when I had my South Dakota court case, I didn't know this, and then I started doing some research on it, and found that it's going to help me in my lawsuit. But Section 4, Article 4, Section 1 of the Constitution lays out specifically that if you are going from one state to another for a temporary vacation and or business trip or whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever your intentions are, as long as you are not going to stay there, you are protected by the Constitution rights, privileges, and immunities that you are granted from your other state, the state you came from.
Your home state.
Correct.
Right. So why
Carry
do they
over.
do that shit? Why do they do that then?
Well, because you identify, you register, you're licensed, and you pay insurance and taxes in the state with which you reside. So when you travel and do so freely to other states, there is often, not unlike you just described, the extension thereof those rights wherever you may travel.
Yes, I understand that. But what I'm saying is, like, in my case is a perfect example. I'm driving through a state on a business trip, and I got pulled over, and they took my fucking marijuana out of my truck, even though I showed them my license and showed them all the fucking. Yeah. Come on.
Thank you. Sorry.
Sativa.
The dog's name is Sativa.
Yeah,
Did
my
I
dog.
fucking hear that right?
I'm
I'm messaging on my phone, and you're letting out a dog, and you say sativa. I'm
It's
like,
actually-
no fucking way.
It's actually Buddy and Sativa.
Oh
Hey.
my God, that's
There you
fucking dope.
go.
Hey, I just said that's fucking dope. Get that?
Aha.
Oh, bud, come on, give me more than that.
That's great. You
I
love it.
you.
I
love
mean, that's so great. I there's really no words to describe how you set them up so you could have that line in there. I was impressed. I love you.
But you were, but he was saying, oh, geez. So it's sativa, and what is the other dominant strand? There's something in sativa.
Indica.
There we go. I was like, do I have a classroom here? Can we at least talk pot?
Yes, we fucking can. I'm talking about that.
Yeah, you just got a fucking sticker, dude, for answering that.
She's like,
in my class, people get stickers. We fucking have ice cream. I don't give a fuck.
Gold star.
Hit teacher special pin.
Dude, that was ridiculous.
Imagine doing those classes over and being a Bud. Imagine going back and being. You would be a hell of a fucking 6th grade teacher, bro.
Yes. Sign me up.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Yeah, Midwest.
No,
You
not
wouldn't
me.
want me. You wouldn't want me as a 6th grade teacher. The hell.
Oh yes, we. Would.
Why not?
Oh,
We'd probably
Well, I
have
don't
the
know.
hookup of the weed. We'd be skating. You know, I didn't even
look
skate,
at this.
but
I know.
in Cali,
You know,
holy shit.
California's awesome, dude. Just too expensive to live here anymore.
I heard like the cost of living goes up every fucking year.
Oh, it goes up
My
constantly. Lawyers took over our state. Idiots took over our states.
Yeah.
You had somebody in on there called Moonbeam. I was like, thank God I wasn't living here at the time. I was like, what? I mean, there's just certain things that you know that are like when you go to church. You know, they wear their little fucking dress up shit, which they don't need to. They do all their little fucking rituals, which they don't need to. All that bullshit, same thing. It's not necessary.
All
It's
the
not
above.
necessary. Everybody does it.
Right.
Yep, that's it. Well, you know, but whatever.
Dude, tell me about this, real quick. I know it's off the subject, but I was looking at a Chromebook before I came down to Nashville, right? Okay. It was like $300. I come down here to Nashville. Okay, now mind you, the percent per dollar on tax is twice as fucking high. Well, no, it's like nine something here, like 0.09. In Indiana, it's 0.07 or some shit. And I bought the same fucking Chromebook, no rollback price, for like $175 cheaper. Now, tell me what the fuck's up with that. Can anybody? No.
Well, I
No
don't see
answer
how
for you on
people actually go and buy why you'd buy an Apple to begin with. The amount of money is just, yeah. Why?
Personal choice.
No,
There
I
you
got a
go.
Chromebook. I don't, it's not nothing. It's Samsung. It's not.
There you go. I would never use an Apple, but Samsung I'd use, even though they have problems.
Yes.
I'd still use them.
And I don't get it. I asked Preston why, and he don't fucking get it.
Hey, Bud, I got to
Yeah.
tell you, I don't know where your grievance comes from, but you've had computer and mic issues. Wouldn't you say, hey, man, I'll try all comers?
No, see, I started back with True Blue. Okay.
Okay.
You know what that is, right? True Blue.
Baby, I love you. I don't know if
I get it.
but
I was certified on
Don't
the
know
very
that.
first computers that came out, True Blue.
True
Then
Blue,
I migrated from
it's
PC
fucking
because of
Madonna.
all the non-to-play issues with these fuckers and how hard it was to try to tell someone how to use something basic. So I started to sell Mac. I was one of the very first people to sell Mac besides someone working at Mac. They let a company known as Mac Mall start selling their computers. The reason being is we had the best techs. So Apple would transfer their tech calls to our techs. And they were a great company, but until I started to actually learn about how they got where they are, what they did to get where they are, the stuff they've stolen, the patents they've ripped off, the shit they've tried to pull. Their owner himself, the way he fucked over his employees. And when the original people that started it, he basically bumped them out, similar to what
So
what's
you're
his name?
telling me you're not a fan?
No, he's not a fan of them, not a fan of Facebook, not a fan of Microsoft. They all did the same thing. Now, mind you, people, that's the way it works. I'm not kidding you. You got Ross Perot. Remember when this fool ran for president? Yeah, he never really ran. But what that guy did was he got his wife to buy one of the IBM computer mainframes that he was selling for them. He's a salesman, and he's under contract with them. But what he did was he took it and he went to the Social Security Administration and said, hey, I've got a company which he started with his wife, so he'd have the name on it, that sells these mainframes. You can make all your computers all the same. Now that should have gone to IBM, but Ross managed to do exactly what Microsoft did and hire lawyers before the contract was officially signed and automatically locked it up and got it done. That's the same way Facebook did it. That's the same way Apple has done it. On and on and on. That's why I don't like them. Their only purpose is like Microsoft sells the what
Hey, we got somebody in the basement upstate.
Oh shoot. Upstate, are you there? Hold on, I got it. If you're not.
Right.
Oh, Constitution Order. He was. Can you just show me a finger, brother? I'll let you up right away. You were already up here. There you go. You're up. All right. Sorry about that, bro. I thought Upstate was here.
It's cool. I
know,
pushed the wrong button.
We don't know, dude. We don't
What's going
know.
on here?
I looked over and I was looking.
Thank you, by the way. I had that.
Just come up, dude. Come on. God.
Yeah. Why? What's up with him?
Can anybody post? Can he post to what he just said? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just want to hear your fucking sexy voice, bro. Yeah. That's it. That's it.
So,
hi, Southern. Welcome in.
So did we? Did anyone figure that out, or did I finish? I don't even know where the hell I was at when I was saying.
Yeah. What? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So where the fuck did we go, and where were we?
Right. What I was asking about was that section or Article 4, Section 1 of the Constitution. How we know that, and how we know that our laws from the state that we came from apply to us. Yet I got pulled over, and my medicine, as prescribed by the state, was stolen from me, and I had to go to court for it.
Though it may extend to an additional state, those states' rights prevail.
Yeah.
And it can be adjudicated in a court of law thereafter, for which respective laws that would prevail, meaning your continuation in your extension in a state where you carried those rights, you may receive back your goods. Essentially, is what I'm saying.
Upstate.
They didn't do that.
Hey, Invalid, you're actually on live show there. I didn't know if he wanted his image hidden or not.
No, my God, no, not live. Oh, now I have to move. Now I have to change everybody. I'm gonna have to kill my neighbors.
I got a better idea.
It's a camera. It's a camera.
The voice read, what's up, Invalid?
What's up, Benny?
Valid. I love the
Good to see you.
variation on that. Invalid.
So when I beat the court case, they didn't give me back my shit. They didn't try to give me back my money either, or the money for it either.
What?
Those fucking rat bastards.
Yeah.
No, they didn't try to. They wouldn't. You'd have to pursue it.
You need to write that state's attorney general about that.
Yeah, he'd have to pursue it. All right. So overarching law is you will carry your rights from another state, but they will enact the rights within their own state. If you want to retrieve anything that may have otherwise been confiscated, taken, like whatever, you need to file to do so. And then you should, constitutional auditor, be given back your goods. Now, did you do that?
No, I sent him a letter of intent. That was it. And no
Right,
one ever
well, I would
contacted me.
specify it, and I would call someone. I would follow up. I don't know that just sending a letter of intent is enough.
That's intent, but now you need to do some action on that intent.
Exactly.
Well, I filed a lawsuit.
You just said you just sent a fucking letter, and now you're saying you filed. Like, what the fuck have you done, and what have you not done?
I have filed, but they have denied the informa pauperis. That's exactly where I'm at now. I filed the lawsuit for property value that was taken from me, plus the rental of that property for the last year.
I'm sorry to come at you so strong, but I feel like you just developed the story after you said that that's all you had. You know what I mean? Like it just that.
Well, I
pisses me
didn't.
off a
I
bit.
wasn't sure where I was going with the
Okay.
letter of intent, so I sent them a letter of intent, and then I realized that the property value and the rental fee for the property is a good way to get in past the qualified immunity, because she should have known not to take my shit.
Exactly.
Invalid, help me out here. I gotta shut up. What do you have you heard any of this situation
Hey,
at all?
what the fuck, eh? What the fuck? What? What? What?
It's all about money, Invalid.
Yes, it is. It's everywhere. You've been smoking some bud there, bud?
Yeah, a little. I'm not. My roommate went ballistic on me. Him and his
No,
little
not you, bud. That bud. Any bud.
Yeah, I have. And
Yeah, I
I,
can
gotta
tell.
tell you, I wish that other bud was smoking more, to be honest with you. I feel like he's a planet I haven't heard from as we look around the solar system. I see what I see right now is 8 planets and different people and engagement and whatever and who knows and what was and is and might be and fucking I don't know. I got your good morning bullshit right here.
Yeah, well, and you got some really good shit, and you should be sharing it with your friends because that's some awesome bud you're smoking.
I have.
I agree.
Thanks,
I
bro.
agree. I agree. You should share it with your friends.
So my question to whoever was talking to me about.
I wish Dirty Mike was up.
Yeah, it must be Dirty Mike. No, wait. Who's the aggressor on here? Any fan?
Probably me, yeah.
Okay, so my question to you is, why is it that I have to ask for my property back when it's written in the Constitution that you're not even supposed to? You're a cop and you should know that you're not even supposed to come at me because my fucking license plate says
you're in
something
my
different.
state. You have an extending state order that supports whatever. I mean, what grants you the right that you freely travel and don't assume and understand the rights in which of the states that you travel in? Oh, so you're saying that your rights are prevailing everywhere you're going to go? Oh, fuck. It's my wife.
You
got no rights.
That's literally how it is written out.
No, I really want to get into you on this too. Fuck.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'll be right back.
You want to get
Good
into
God.
him by fucking?
Hold up.
I mean,
hey,
Try
babe,
this.
what do you got?
I asked you to come up, please.
I know, but what do you got? Oh, I have to come up?
Yes.
Oh,
okay,
yes.
I'll be right up. Oh, boy. Fuck, guys. You got me in trouble again. I'll be right back.
No, we didn't. It wasn't us.
No, it's
Hey,
myself.
Can you ask? No, I'm not gonna do that. I've got a flower I can't.
Can I
identify.
ask what? Can I ask what?
What if you know anything about flowers?
I'll be right
know
back.
Yeah.
I was thinking of growing some of them. Yep.
Yeah, I don't understand. How is it that if the Constitution says that, why should I have to go through the fucking pain and the issue of if you're supposed to know that you're a
Be right
cop?
back.
Huh?
Excuse me, I did not mean to interrupt, but I will be right back.
Okay.
We're happy. Go ahead, Const.
Yeah, no, but why if I go through South Dakota and there's a highway patrol guy or girl or whatever, and they see that I have a Colorado license plate, shouldn't that automatically mean leave that person alone, especially if they have marijuana? Because I can't do anything because I should know because the Constitution told me so that I can't go after them because I am a cop and I know that Colorado has it in their Constitution that it's legal to carry marijuana.
Especially since they're a bordering state.
Right. So no, South Dakota technically not. South Dakota is 2 states away from marijuana.
Generally, a police officer knows everything.
Right.
Most of the rules for the states within a state or two of their state. They know that, hey, that 2 states over, they have a law. Denver's got the law. California's got they know this, you know.
Yeah.
So, and you're driving through, and a guy from California plates has got some bud, like, oh, you're under arrest. You got marijuana. I'm from California. We're allowed to have it. I'm passing through.
We are
That's the
all
law.
aware of this.
Everybody knows that's the law.
But we're all aware of the opposite happens.
Hey,
Midwest. Thank you.
So if I'm going through Utah and I got Colorado plates on, they almost inevitably are going to try to stop me because they think that I got marijuana in the car. Which
There you go. That's the other side of it. That's right.
Yeah, but it's the exact opposite of what they're supposed to be doing. They're
That's
supposed
because
to be
they've
trained.
been let loose too long without being put their feet to the fire for not doing the right thing, and
Well,
they've been running free too long.
Well, it seems to me that a lot of us may not know or have forgotten that Article 4, Section 1 exists, because it specifically lays this thing out. It says your state, if you reside in the state, that those are your laws. That's it. You don't have to know any more, which is right. I mean, it makes sense. I shouldn't have to know the laws of all the laws of South Dakota just because I want to go paint a Walmart for fucking 2 days.
And the first thing the cop will say to you is, ignorance of the laws in our state are no excuse.
I'm serious, though. I agree with that, guys. Come on now. If you were going to drive as an adult and do something in another state, you should have the responsibility of knowing that state's laws. Same way if you go from here to like England or Australia or New Zealand, it is your responsibility because that excuse that could be
no. It's a completely agreeable
I
thing.
Disagree,
Hold on.
bud. I disagree.
I don't.
I agree with him.
States, we have our protection. Now, if you're going overseas, yes, I agree with that, but not in the United States if you're a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, but see, dude, if that was the case, then you could literally leave your state every month and go rob people in corresponding states.
No,
that's why they don't allow that.
No, that's not what it says. It says that the laws of your state apply to you. So murder is fucking illegal all over the place. So you can't go do that shit. You can't go rob places because it's never legal anywhere in America. What we're talking about is finite little stupid shit like marijuana laws. And
marijuana is federally illegal.
No, okay, well that's another.
I'm just saying it's still
bullshit.
Well, they can arrest you no matter how much bullshit. I mean, we're allowed to
feds
grow.
Can, but why would they waste their time?
Oh, I don't know. You could ask them. They busted my neighbor 5 houses down for growing weed. Mind you, he had more than the allotted fucking 21 he was allowed, but
well, that sounds like his fault.
I know, but I'm just saying, same thing applies there in my opinion. Why the fuck does it matter if he grows 50 plants instead of 40? I'm not understanding.
Because they're trying to spread out the profits, man.
All right, that's exactly what it is. Okay, I agree. I'm just saying, dude, it's all a bunch of shit.
I agree 100%. The truth of the matter is there's more than 30 states that recognize it as
legal,
recreationally legal, which means that there's a majority of us that agree that it's legal, that we should probably drop it federally. It should have been dropped when we passed the 26th state.
Well, yeah, because see, the whole thing, the irony of it is, you in California allowed to grow, and actually, and what's Silver Diamond State is even better, but Oregon, the better it's right now. What you is that the state that everything is now legal to a certain amount? Okay, exactly. People are like, no, because remember what they said about weed though. If we legalize weed, everyone will be walking around high as a kite. Trucks will be crashing. Planes will be smashing.
Oh, no.
There ain't a fucking none of that. And then the idiots tried to sue the states. Remember the cops tried to sue the states? Remember that nonsense?
Yeah,
because you
Arizona's
motherfuckers
still trying to do it.
Yeah, you just can't fucking handle the fact that another state doesn't want to follow your bullshit.
Remember what they did when they fucking finalized the legalization of liquor? What the fuck?
Yeah, and this whole thing
that has killed more people in the United States than any fucking weed has.
Right.
Yeah, but you need actually when liquor was illegal, prohibition, the amount of killings going on by Kennedy's bringing it in
How
from
long
Canada
has
and
marijuana
Al
been in
Pinotti
prohibition?
selling since 1919. When
Yeah.
do you know who made it go? Do you know who made it illegal and why? Do you know the reason?
Some woman that was a
No, not a
Mormon.
woman. Not a
Yeah,
woman.
she
It was
the-
Hearst. It was Hearst. Hearst did not want his fucking ink patent in his paper mill process fucked over with hemp, which would grow 10 times faster than any tree. He
Yeah, but
also didn't.
That's marijuana. You're talking
Yeah.
about marijuana.
No. Hemp is not marijuana.
No, you're
No,
right.
I know,
Hemp
but
is the cousin.
Right,
and
I was getting to that. The
used
U.S.
for fiber,
military.
paper, and rope.
Right, plastic. But what happened was that after the weed got shooting through and they got that illegal, the United States government, which broke the law again, you're not allowed to own a patent on anything that's illegal. Hemp has always been illegal. The U.S. military uses it exclusively for the clothes. But upstate, you know that. They use hemp ropes, hemp pants, hemp shirts, hemp jackets, and everything. Hemp.
There's actual like trailers or teasers or propaganda ads from right before World War II, and it was asking the American people to start growing hemp for the war effort.
It was legal until about 50-51, I believe.
Right. And it's still legal in certain spots. You can do it in certain spots, but now with the Hemp Act of 2018, it's legal everywhere now.
Yeah, which never made any sense why hemp was even considered part of the marijuana restriction. Hemp is a fucking fiber.
But you already said why you knew it. You already
No, it's all about the money though. See, my whole point about that was
logging companies didn't want to lose out. The paper mill people didn't want to lose out. So it's the same reason that oil is still used on vehicles, even though there's a million different ways to make a car go without gas.
E89 ethanol that we get from cornstarch and corn syrup. Hello?
Hydrogen. Cars can burn hydrogen.
Yes, I've seen those retrofitted for hydrogen. All it is water and baking soda and electric system. That's all it is.
That's why you don't want to take that and stick two open lens into it. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, that was great. I was in electronics. I watched some idiot actually do shit like that and blew up, took off. Oh man, didn't fucking burn him, thank God. But he was kicked out of class. Because that shit's you can take a capacitor and do the same thing, brother. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Go get you a bunch of firecrackers. This is awesome. I'm not even kidding you. And then what you do is you take two capacitors, right? You want to get the analytical ones and you want to hook them up wrong. Now, you pour in a bunch of firecrackers over top and then you drag the wire about, as far as you can get it and just make the connection. What happens is the batteries overheat and send like a little ball of flame right before they explode, which sets off all the fireworks. And I did that, and it blew up the entire container and sent shit flying maybe 20 feet in the air. And it made such a loud bang I had to hide because the cops were running around looking for someone again. Boom!
If you ever
Where did this side of bud grower come from?
Oh, I've grown up since then. That was all in my 20s and shit. Hey, I've been literally, I cannot go to Australia. I have been banned from Australia at the age of 16, which, I've been arguing with them now for over fucking 5 months now, because I was a minor. It's not like my fault. I want to go to Australia, and then
if you ever want to scare the living shit out of a whole bunch of people and not actually be dangerous, you take a whistling Pete. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah, oh my God. And light it off.
No. You take it and you smash it with a hammer, right?
Really?
Yeah, and then you take the insides and you dump them onto a piece of tin foil and take the fuse and you reuse the fuse in it, but then you pack it real tight like as tight as you can get it in that aluminum foil into a ball.
You're making a pipe bomb.
No. You take a 2-liter bottle and you put the packet inside the top of the thing and poke a hole through the lid of the 2-liter bottle, and you screw the cap back on. And when you light it,
it will shoot it.
It doesn't shoot it; it explodes.
Really?
It makes the thing expand really fast. But it's like a loudspeaker for that little amount of gunpowder.
The back pressure in the bottle contains until the bottle can no longer stretch, and then because of the heat, it expands somewhat. But then all of a sudden, it can no longer contain the rapidly expanding gases, and then it makes a much bigger bang.
That's a ghetto pipe bomb, though. That's exactly what a pipe bomb is. It expands it until it explodes.
But a pipe bomb is intended to send metal fragments everywhere.
Yes.
Whereas the plastic bottle is ruptured because of the heat. It will just rupture and make a loud bang. It will not fragment.
I'll tell you right now, though, you put that like right next to a sewer or a drain. Holy shit! You'll scare everybody in the neighborhood.
Damn, dude, did you ever use the cans, your regular soup can or whatever, and you attach 3 of them together? You leave the bottom of the one with holes in it.
Make a potato gun?
Yes! Then you drop your tennis ball in there and light that motherfucker.
Yeah. Boom! Back then, Bud, the last can, the 4th can, not the 3rd can, because you need at least 4 cans for a barrel.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
A decent one. And then you use the 4th can, you use a can of heat, because those were tapered on the end.
Right.
Yeah, I used to soak the tennis ball in gas.
No, we would inject Cox glow fuel inside the tennis ball.
Oh, you funny, because I would soak it and fill a little bit of it inside, and once it's shot, it would set itself on fire. Yeah, that way we. Yeah, oh God, that was good too.
Yeah, blue flame, you bet. Blue.
Yeah, you know how wonderful that is when it flew through somebody's window. Yeah, real funny. That's why I thought real funny.
We didn't shoot it at windows. We shot it down the street. And then our buddies were at the other end, and they would shoot it back.
Oh, we did that too with fire. You know those bottle rockets? Till they made them illegal, we used to shoot them at each other. Like we're having a war.
They're not illegal. You still have them.
Not in all states. You can't have bottle rockets.
Most states.
Well, California doesn't allow them.
Well, California, but.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, which is kind of ironic because of the high Latin population we have here, doesn't matter if it's legal or not. Just drive. We used to not go to the big shows. We drive down into the Latin areas because them motherfuckers can rock. You talk about a bomb ass 4th of July party, man. All of them do that shit.
Are you up in the northern part of California or southern?
Southern. I'm near where Ice and them live. But no, this was
I don't
in
know where that is, but
my
mom's
near
Riverside.
LA, Riverside. Okay, I'm not that far away from Riverside. We're almost down near me now. I'm in Moretta, which is further away from there. But when I was there before, I was living in Torrance, and Rancho Palos Verdes, Rolling Hills Estates.
My brother is in Canyon Lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a hoity-toity shithead.
Yeah, a lot of money in that area.
Yeah, well, he acts like he has a lot of money. He don't though.
No, but living in there gives you that privilege walking. Trust me. I know someone lives there. Their entire money, I'm not kidding you, goes for rent. By the time they're done paying their rent and electric and gas, they have no money.
Well, my brother got super lucky. He got a place on the lake that's like I would say if it were fixed up, it'd be worth $2 million. But it's all fucked up, and this lady is not taking care of this house at all. And so my brother's getting some super discount deal, super duper. He's loving it.
Look, dude, California was a great place.
Yeah, back in like 90-ish, 90.
80s and 90s, yeah, 80s and 90s.
Yes, exactly. California was the shit here in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And when 2000 came, though, there's some they put in Arnold Fuckinator and then followed that up with some jack off named Moonbeam. I'm not even fucking. I'm not that high to understand why you would do this. Why the fuck would you even do this shit? Why? Oh, I know why. Because you want to. And don't buy their shit, people. California is not fucking broke. Don't, please, for the love of God. At least they're gonna rape us up the ass, but. They have $3 trillion spread over 6 fucking banks. We have more money in our banks than Canada has. We are actually above them. If California were to separate, we would have more money than Canada. So this bullshit that California is broke is they're stealing the money. They want to get it out of your mind so they can steal it. And
Nancy Pelosi just got like $50 billion with that stimulus. Not this last one, but the stimulus before last. They just got $50 billion.
That cow needs 50, but this is what I'm trying to say. They took what trillions of dollars, and they reached down and they found little teeny balls of just a little sand, and they said, "Oh, give that to the poor." That's the way it works. Give them cake. I mean, I made this comment to a millennial. They didn't understand. Please tell me everyone understands what that meant when she said, "Give them the cake." I mean, everyone does know what that means, right? We do read and go to.
We older adults understand that shit because we.
Yeah, stupid idiot pops up and goes this. She says to me, "You're gonna bag on someone for trying to be nice." What? Oh my God, you ignorant, stupid fucktard! Oh my God. Wow, I just that was it. I am not. That's why I don't talk to millennials. I have nothing in common with them. They're just. It's like talking to a fan. It just blows it back in your face. It's like, okay, it would be like, hey, I'm starving. I don't have a home to live, and she hands you a Rolex. Okay, yeah. Well, not actually. You can sell the Rolex, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can sell the Rolex. Timex. I remember those watches. Okay, well, I don't even know if they make them anymore.
Sorry.
But Timex was great. Everyone had Timexes back in the 70s. Look at him. He's got one on, and you can get all different ones with like the Marine Aqua Edition. Told you all the CDEPs and stuff. That was just amazing, the shit you can get on a Timex.
Takes a licking, keeps on
ticking. Just like the old lady.
I remember millennial. I met they always come up with new names for these people, dude. I don't get it. It's like, well, I don't even know what the fuck I am. I used to think I was.
But you're not a millennial.
Actually, I'm a millennial. Wait, what is it? What is the ages of the group?
What are you? How old are you?
Well, I was born in 64.
Okay.
I'm 104.
And you're a boomer.
No.
Yeah, you're a boomer, dude.
I'm a boomer.
Yeah.
You're
a boomer.
You're a late boomer.
Wow. Okay. So wait, let me get straight now.
Under our boomers.
I'm a boomer. She's a millennial, and then
65. You're a boomer.
All right. Who the fuck is X?
82.
That's me. That's me.
Yeah,
that's me. That's my generation. Generation X, the forgotten
65.
generation.
Yeah, me too.
70s are forgotten generation.
No. Sorry, they remember.
Listen to Invalid. No.
It's an 18-year span between 64 and 82.
Well, I don't know anymore. I don't even know then what's the last one? What is this last group? The Potato Crew? I'm not sure.
No, it's Gen Z. This is what they're calling.
The what? Gen Z? Gen Z? Z.
Yeah.
No, they're not. They're saying
Yes,
Z. Z.
Yeah.
There's no such word as head.
No,
for a
Z.
Yeah,
Gen
Z.
Z is the
Gen
British.
Z is Z. Z
Yeah.
is Z.
Z is Z.
There is no Z. It is Z.
Yeah. I mean, it's all how
A through Z.
A through Z. Zebra.
Potato, tomato,
Zedu. I want to go to the Zedu. The Zedu. Come on.
Yeah, so it's Gen X, Gen Y. Gen Y is millennials, and then Gen Z is right now.
I give up. I can't keep up with that.
What is the next one going to be called?
I
They're already at Z, so now what?
Gen Z is there. I think there's a reason they're calling it Gen Z. Tell you the truth.
Gen Z, like ginger seed.
Like the end of the alphabet, like probably the end of.
All right, then we'll start off.
The
we'll
end
be
of the
as-
human race, because they're gonna the way they're acting, they're gonna destroy us all.
No,
exactly.
It's not the end of the human race. I'm not gonna say that at all. because
No, it's
not.
just the end of the poor people.
No, it's it's
Yes,
the end of the
yes.
peak. It's the end of the peak of humanity. We've gotten to a point of insustainability. The
No, we
population.
Insustainability.
Oh,
What
it's
is
just
that?
the rich want to be able to have 2 mile acre land. That's what the fuck problem is.
Well, there's
plenty of room right now. We are not at a devastating point yet. Plus that, give them time. They're gonna wipe out 2/3
It's not
of
about.
us.
No, it's not about. It's not about the amount of land that there is to use for us.
It's how it's
much
being
the
used.
land cost.
Exactly.
It's the amount of food that can be produced for the amount of people that are alive.
Yeah, that's just number 2. We waste more food in all our countries than we give out. So please, as soon as we decide we don't want it to be a commodity and a way of enslaving people, then there's plenty of food to go around. Plenty. But not in this world. See, we got 200 and fucking to 300,000 homeless people in LA. They throw so much food that they just got a law passed that said that these fucking places like Rouse and them can no longer just throw away canned food that is beyond reasonable. They need to contribute that to
that's great.
food. Yeah, because that was so annoying.
Even employees that I've talked to and having worked in that
I don't know,
business,
everybody's
where,
robot.
You talk to
you can get
employees, no way,
scrutinized in
Eddie.
a way that it's like, whoa, like, no, I'm not going to let this go to waste, man. This is a couple fucking whatever short takes that we had a missed
Robot,
order on.
really bad robot.
That's you, KY, because I'm not hearing a robot sound on anyone. And if you're hearing it, then
Yeah,
different yeah, no robot.
Okay.
Midwest, say something.
Another thing is that the Safeways and shit like that, they've been doing that forever, dude. When I went to school at the Catholic school, they got donations from them all the time. Anything that was over expired or anything, they gave it to the nursing home at the Catholic
It did
school.
seem like that was done, right?
You'd think so, but they only made it here in some of these states like within the last 5 years.
Well, the ones that are really ridiculous are like Burger King and McDonald's.
Yes.
And those assholes will take all their sandwiches, count them so they can write them off, and then throw them in a dumpster and lock the dumpster so the people can't fucking eat them.
Right. You know what else they were doing before they got in trouble? The mayor of Hollywood went out and told him to poison all the food and stuff being thrown in the garbages. And it took the DA calling him up, telling him if anyone dies, of course, you know that is murder on your part. And he, of course, went out and made a retraction on that. But he actually sat there and decided a good idea would be to poison the trash cans to make them stop getting food out of trash. I know a guy, by the way, who was on American Ninja. Watch this. I'm not kidding you. He does not buy food. He dumpster dives as a living because of how it's wrapped up. When McDonald's found out about this, they started going out of their way to pay employees to strip the sandwiches and stuff down to make them non-edible, rather than just throw them in the garbage. And if the guy wanted to crawl into the garbage and get them, that was his business. Me, I couldn't because it's a mental issue. But like he showed on American Ninja, they're fully wrapped up. He used to go get all the KFC. He would get all the KFC baskets, all just little chicken and shit. But we don't do that.
Why can't you just put them in a clean trash bag and set them out in the front door so the fucking people could just eat them?
Well, that you can't do, but you could do this. You could simply have people who've offered to do this over and over again. People like Art, when we pass out food, to come by at the end of each night, get the food, and they could arrange for where those people would be somewhere.
Why is there music playing in the background?
That's NE.
Is NE stoned as fuck?
But you have the power of Moody's mic.
I know. I'm sorry, but it sounded good.
No, it didn't. I couldn't hear a word couldn't understand the word you were saying because the music was playing louder than you.
That's incredible, though. All right. Louder than Bud.
That's tough, but yeah,
That's
it was.
damn tough. That's almost. Oh shit. Yeah, so the plight with the homeless could be a lot less, but you all know what the answer is there. Capitalism requires this. It is a must in order for capitalism to work.
Well, they're just being selfish with the bullshit
no,
because
but
honestly, no, they just
right,
found
but
out just now because of the coronavirus. They have just realized that all the data entry dipshits and all the paper pushers and all the annoying office jobs that have to go to cubicles every day to drive downtown to do that shit. They just did their job from home for a year with more productivity and less irritation. So all
And
those office
probably
buildings,
less cost because they shut all those cubicles down, shut the lights
yes.
off.
right?
Their bottom end was much higher.
Right.
But do you guys remember in the 80s when they realized that they could do that in prisons? They had come up with the idea and tried to vote on it that any home anybody that's without a job, like mothers who want to take time off, they could set them up with a computer and they could do data entry. Now back in the 80s, 90s, early 90s, that was a big thing because they had to get all the information from all these different places put into a computer, and they turned it down. They turned staying at home and working like that down. And when obvious, it's better for the business.
But they
insurance.
didn't have a choice this time. This time they were forced into the situation, and now they know that those offices are not unnecessary and actually cost them more money. So now they know that the people sitting at home working is a better thing. So what are those office buildings doing? They're sitting downtown empty as shit. So why not turn them into homeless shit? Because and just I don't know, make a deal with the governor that the person who owned that building or owns that building, if they donate it, they don't ever have to pay taxes for the next 5 generations in their family line or some shit like that.
That's not the rich people have offered to do that before, but see, you got to understand, lawyers jumped into all this. See, when I was
you'll be responsible for what goes on.
Oh yeah, everything. If they get hurt, if they
yada.
and then the insurance is what stops that from happening. Nothing else. They cannot get insurance to take a building. I mean, we know someone that did this.
But that's not that okay. So
that's what they say.
You drop all fucking if they donate it, you drop all fucking liability and all shit.
You don't have a choice. You cannot drop liability. That's like saying you're going to drop liability driving a car. You just can't do that, brother. The insurance companies run our countries. That's where the money is. Everything has to have an insurance. We're fucked, dude. We're just gonna have to keep going out and fighting an uphill battle. But yeah, I totally agree.
Insurance, a safety belt, or a protective cover.
Shit. There's plenty of places right now in both Detroit, which are you can buy an entire block for like $200,000 now. Those areas that no one's living in, they're like third world, like looking at Mad Max. You can get that shit for almost nothing. Which, by the way, if anyone remembers history, that's exactly what we were having problems with the railroad barons with. That's why when you go to New York, you always hear about the Rothschilds. They owned New York, literally. They had owned New York, while so these people don't want to give up their wealth, dude.
I come from Colorado, and our claim to the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers is the Ludlow Massacre, and it was a coal union that was having a dispute with the Rockefellers.
Yep, they were in charge.
Yeah, and they fucking sent the army out there, and they used Gatling guns on families that didn't have arms.
Yep.
They chased them down into a basement and fucking killed them all in a basement. Lit the house that was above it on fire.
Awesome. You know what, dude? That's exactly what's going on. They have never given up control, and they never fucking will.
Well, the tree of liberty must be refreshed with the blood of patriots and tyrants from time to time. It is its own manure.
You see that, right?
Yeah, I do. I think it's to that point too. I don't think that going the right way and trying to use the legal system is going to work anymore. I'm doing it right now, and I literally been turned down at every turn. Everything I've done, they've ignored it. I haven't had any contact with any lawyers from the other side. They won't talk to me, so I don't have any idea what the hell's going on, and it's really weird.
No, it's disgusting. It's watching our. What they have done is removed our checks and balance system from our government, where it was set up specifically. It was an ingenious way to do it. Everybody had to be accountable for everybody, and they figured that. I don't know if they realized that by letting these senators and congressmen stay up there for 50 years like the jerk off in office right now, how bad it was going to be. We need to, first of all, these people are out of touch. They have no fucking idea. I mean, this isn't bad against him, but if you ever watched Apprentice with Trump, I watched this one show because my roommate came in so I could hear what he had to say. He's sitting at his desk. He said, it's very lonely if my family isn't here for me to eat because I don't go out and get my own food. He said, I wouldn't know how to go out and get my own food. The man has never been in a fucking grocery store. You understand? He has private cooks. This right there, you need to think about that. It's very important. They have no concept of what us poor people or us working class do. So when they make decisions, they think it's nothing. They have no idea what it's like. This is why we cannot let that's why it was supposed to be that way by you had to give up all your businesses when you went into office. They've made a loop around a little get backdoor bullshit where they can drop it until they're out of office. Like that's not going to lead to conflict of interest, which is what we don't do anymore.
Well,
We
okay,
don't
so
care.
the real on that is the only way to stop people from getting power on a consistent basis. People who seek power, like career politicians, they will seek it always because that's what they want, and they'll do anything to keep it. So the only way to get around that is to use the terms and then be lottery driven, where there's no elections anymore.
No, you. Why can't we just do the thing they do with the military? Everybody in the United States must serve a term, and in Congress. However, if you do not pass a certain, you must graduate from high school. I mean, you got to have some. You have to be able to write and read. I'm not saying you have to go to private schools, but and then every 2 years, every 3 years, we have a draft.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. But you do it through a lottery system through people who you've already got. Let's say just the college people. You take anyone who's gone to college and you put them into a pool, and then they are lotteried into
exactly
each one of these positions, because that's the only way to do it. If you want power, you're going to do anything you can to keep it and abuse the living shit out of it while you have it.
And you know what you can do, right? If they get picked in the lottery, then their school bill will be removed. They will not have to pay the school debt off. That will free up our school debt.
There's also some pretty sweet ass
Mrs. Word.
Like
what? Who is that? Who's the eyeball? Wait a minute, I got to remove the rooster. Oh, it's invalid.
Okay. So the perks you get for being in office are pretty sweet. You like if you're a governor, you get to live in a mansion and you have services and people who cook for you and you get a salary and so it's already pretty sweet. You wouldn't need to do much more than just lottery them. That's the trick. Is you can't let people. You can't be a popularity contest anymore. It needs to be people who don't want power. They don't want to have anything to do with it, and they'll make the right decisions.
Wait a minute. What is today? Sunday?
Yes. No show, bud. No show.
Fuck.
All day.
Damn it! I invited people to our show at 7.
Did you really?
Yes, damn it! I've been doing it all day.
We'll do a 2-hour
No.
show. All right. I gotta create it right now. I'm on there right now. You want me to create a show?
Yes,
I'll create a show.
Please, thank
Yes
you.
or
I
no?
invited. Yes.
Do it now.
Do it. Only a 2-hour show though. Damn it! It's our only day off. But
you're lucky I'm in StreamYard creating shows for
I
next
know. I was gonna say, oh my god,
He's
what
all
the
up
fuck?
in there creating shit, just sticking his
He's
hands
all
all
up in there, man. He's got it. Everything's in there.
I got my stuff in your
He's three
shit,
knuckles in, man.
I
He's
got
three knuckles in.
Yeah, you're so fucked. 3 knuckles in.
Sorry, guys. I'm still here.
Oh, I love the smacking noise. That went well. 3 knuckles in.
You fucking you, bloody, bloody, bastard, bitch, you, bloody, fuck you, bloody.
All right. We got a show signed up for tonight. How you like that?
Right? Aren't you doing a show right now?
On tonight's show, Bud is going to pretend to be a 14-year-old boy and lure
I'm
Stalker
not even
to his
jokingly.
house.
Not
We
even
want
a
candies
joke.
in vain.
Not even a joke. I don't even joke about little kids.
No, I know. Don't.
Yeah,
you
no
should
joke.
do that because you have the
No.
perfect voice.
I'm no, nothing about no kids.
Nothing about no kids.
They're
in the water.
They're the worst STD ever.
What's that?
Yep.
Children.
Yes. Swear to God,
They
that's
are.
like my little dog. She thinks that's her. The door goes
See,
off.
that's why the subsequent generations after the boomers sucks.
And by the way, just in case anyone actually thought that was real, the dog is real, but the arms, the 2 arms with the gloves, the gun, and the cigarette have all been photoshopped into it. That original photo was that
It doesn't
dog.
matter. I'm flagging this shit right now.
You're flagging this shit right now.
Well,
I saw a gun.
There you go.
I saw a gun. That's it. That's all I needed to know. I'm just joshing. I wouldn't.
I don't know what kind of trouble I get into, but that's that. Somebody actually got all upset saying that's animal abuse.
Whatever.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. The cigarette in his mouth is animal abuse. You really think that someone was able to get a cigarette in it? So let me get it straight. I have some land out in Florida it's some beautiful land, a little bit of water side. You interested in buying it? I mean, if you're that dumb, you believe that. I mean, you ever try to stick anything in a dog's mouth and have him stand still for a
Miami.
photo?
You have 4 acres on downtown Miami Lakeshore property.
Lakeshore, I love it.
I just got done doing a trip. I mean, right before the COVID bullshit happened, I did a big old trip, and it was through 11 states. And I did a lot of driving through those states. And one thing I kept noticing is all the goddamn dead animals on the side of the road. And I was like, why isn't PETA standing out here stopping all these poor animals from dying?
Because PETA kills more animals than shelters do.
What's that?
PETA kills more
Oh, hell
animals per year than shelters and other places like that.
I think they're too extreme, but PETA does have some justifiable concerns. I mean, I was never for vivisection. Sorry, I think it doesn't prove enough. There's not enough benefit for it. And the people doing it, there's been too many films of how sadistic and fucked up they are, which would make sense to bring people down there to do that to a living thing. So I don't dislike PETA completely, but there's got to be a limit to what you can do to an animal for a cosmetic company. Just saying. But go ahead.
What do you think of this picture, bud?
Oh my God, big that. I can't see. Hold on, I gotta big it. Don't do anything. Where in the fuck is he? Ha! Look at that. That's exactly what it is. That's so goddamn funny. That's like our what do you call it, check coming out, the stimulus check.
Yep.
They got the penny holding on the end of the rod, and they're keeping all the big bills.
Yep.
Hey, everybody, do consider. I know we put a lot up tonight. I know. Really has been a very interesting evening for the fundraisers. But we have KY Packer, just so you know. he has been donating so much money, especially this last trip, where he paid for almost the entire fucking thing, hotel room, cars, etc. So yeah, giving back to KY, one of our biggest supporters in the community, might be a good idea. Just saying. I mean, if I had any money, I would. As a matter of fact, I'm one of the recipients. He's helped out back in November when things were falling apart. He was able to keep me in a place to live long enough to settle some shit. So I'm definitely pushing to have people give back to KY because, like I said, he jumps right in. Yep. And then I would say, after you spend that money on him, go to Disneyland.
So, how what is the solution to stop this picture here?
I don't know. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
By
you do.
getting
We
rid
all
of
do.
greed, by getting rid of money, by
But you
getting
can't-
rid of
You can't get
all
rid of
of
money.
that.
You can't get
Yes,
rid
you
of money.
can.
No, you
Yes,
can't.
you
You
can.
cannot
No, you
get
can't.
rid of money. You
Bud,
barter it. Oh, go
Bud,
ahead. Go ahead, Invalid.
Bud, you can. It just takes everybody shifting their thinking and pulling their heads out
Sure.
of their greedy assholes.
I agree, but that's not going to happen. Star Trek will
It
never
can
happen.
No,
happen. You just have to believe.
They need
If I have to
something.
believe in fucking Santa Claus, you can believe we don't need fucking money.
And we saw what
That's a
happened
good
with Santa
point.
Claus, right, brother?
That's a good
Fake.
point. Okay,
Then
so
we're
but
got
the
pissed off,
solution
found out
why
it was not real.
it's hard to deal with a
Go
lot
ahead.
of these panels on that nobody ever like. Brian is a good not Brian Young is a good example of this, and he's high impact flicks or vlogs or whatever the fuck he's calling himself at this point in time. He
I don't watch
talks
him
about
anymore. He's a nut job.
well
All right, guys. Well, I
talks
got to
about-
log off. I got to log off because I got to get a code. I will see you
Okay.
guys soon.
But we all talk about the problem. We all can point to the problem.
Yeah, but we don't bring up any solutions, and we don't. I know.
And,
I know.
I mean, he touches on the solution every once in a while, but doesn't really pound it in like he does all the rest of the shit. But the solution is
it'll
to
take.
What?
No, go ahead.
The solution is the gold back. We all have to switch to the gold back all at once. Everybody needs to go and trade all their fucking worthless dollar bills in for the gold back.
Nope.
Okay.
Just get rid of money altogether.
Okay.
They want that.
You're gonna
They
have a
want that.
hard time with that with
No,
human
no.
beings.
They want us to get rid of our money so they can track every transaction, every place you are. No, wrong answer.
Well, they want it digital. They want a digital currency.
Right.
What we need to do is go physical with
You don't
gold.
need any currency.
Yeah, but we
You don't
do.
need it.
Human
You don't
beings
need
need
it.
some kind of
No,
lubrication.
you don't. Just everybody work for the common good, for the common goal of bringing mankind into the future by not being greedy, by not being self-centered
can't-
to the point where
How are you going to do that? There's 300,000
I don't
fucking
know.
people
I
on
don't
the
know
street
yet,
right now.
but I'm working on it.
Okay,
I'm working on it.
But there are
I'm
300,000
working.
people sitting on the street right now that don't want to contribute to society.
Because they don't have to.
But they
And we should take
but
care
they-
of them for that. We should take care of them for
At
that
least
because
half
a
of
lot
them
of them
are
are
fucking
veterans for one.
veterans.
A lot of them are veterans for one, and they deserve more respect than what they've gotten. That's for damn sure.
Yep.
You know,
Well, I mean,
when
I
I
agree
hear that
with
shit,
that, but
But
some
see,
of
but
them
that's
it's
the
hard
thing.
to come
We
back
don't
and get
you-
back
look,
into that.
That's what this pandemic has proven for me. We don't need money. We don't. You just got to you got to look for it, look at it, and then see it for what it is. Money is the problem. Greed and corruption that happens from money.
But you're talking about
that's
a
what's the problem.
huge fucking.
I understand I am, but do you have to talk huge? You can't talk small because the rich will not want to give up the being rich. Nobody wants to give up that kind of power. They're gonna fight tooth and nail every step of the way.
Power
And they're gonna
does what
convince
it
everybody
wants.
to think that way. What was that upstate?
Power does what it
No.
wants.
How you doing, upstate?
Invalid, is that your number in private?
Let me see. If it's from me,
719?
then yes. Yes.
Okay.
Google phone.
Yeah, Google. Love it.
Wow.
That's a Colorado Springs number.
Yeah, that's where
kidding.
the server is, I believe.
Wow.
I feel I've got to drop. I've got to be over there and make sure.
He's gonna call me now. Watch.
But doesn't have the code yet that I can start the show. So if you want to come over whenever you're done here, that's fine. Thank you for letting me up.
I'm gonna go ahead. If you guys are already there, I'll go.
I'm already there waiting for Bud. So
okay. Well, have you gone live yet?
I don't know. I'm up there. I gotta wait for the 30-second mark and then hit the timer, and then we'll be live. But yeah, I'm already up in the show, waiting for Bud to come up.
Okay.
And he
then.
said he can get a hold of Brian and get a code. So
Let's see if I can't find that Humvee.
All right.
if he's not there, I gotta be prepared to go live at the right time. So
all right. Then we'll do a upstate audits raid on NNE Live.
Piece of military equipment too.
So we hopping over to NNE.
Boy, they arrested mugs
Yep.
left and right tonight.
All right, man. Upstate raid. Here we go.
Upstate raid. Later, everyone.